Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to Volatile Upgrade, playing The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Part 3. Okay, so before we get started, I do have one small PSA. We decided that, or I guess I decided, that
It was mostly a decision, yeah.
the streaming on the emulator was just not working very well. Yeah, I know, YouTube's just lying again, I think.
Okay.
Should be fine. Anyway, I decided streaming on the emulator was just not working out very well. We were having a lot of technical difficulties, and I was just not very happy with it. So, I replayed up to where we were on the Wii Virtual Console, renamed our profile Jeff instead of Vupgrade,
Why?
because Vupgrade sounded dumb. I just decided that. And
But upgrade was so cool.
And, yeah. So we'll be playing on the Wii Virtual Console from here on out. Lots of, or substantially less technical difficulties. And, yeah. It should be a good time. Butt on a Stick says, well, well, well. Where's the squad? Wait, he's here. Hey, Butt on a Stick. Welcome to the stream, dude. Alright, well.
I don't know why you changed the name. We decided on that name together.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Ye who hold the sacred sword, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we've actually got a lot of stuff to do.
And half the fun was how stupid it said when they said it in their lines.
Yeah, well, whatever the case. So, okay. So, first we have to head off to Romani's ranch. We have to... No, wait a second. I need a powder keg first. Anyway, we need to go to Romani's ranch first to get Epona. And once we get Epona, we'll have access to Zora's domain. And that's where the next temple is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're going next. And hopefully, we'll be able to do that by the end of the stream. Or finish that temple by the end of the stream. I make no promises. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. So let's go to the store, and pick up a powder keg.
We can buy them in town now?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
We'll see,
But on a sticks. Oh.
Go for it.
Says, it's crazy. It took a year to make a masterpiece, or just a good game.
Yeah, the development cycle for this was very, very short. I think it only took 6 months, actually, but, like, it took a little longer for it to actually release. I'm gonna give him 50 rupees. But yeah, it was impressive what they were able to do in such a short span of time. And, I don't know, it's widely regarded as one of the best Zelda games. So, and with such a small development cycle, it's holy darkness. Whatever. Oh. So we can buy powder kegs from this guy now.
Yay.
The only reason we couldn't before was because we had to get that special training done.
Mm-hmm.
By the Goron up in, whatchamahoo is it? The mountains. And we need this powder keg to access Romani Ranch, which is where we're going now. And this looks dark. Okay. Now I did run through the preliminary stuff.
You're not wrong. It does look very dark.
Let me just turn up the brightness on the TV a little bit.
I thought we already did this once.
We did, but I guess we didn't turn it up enough.
That's better.
Does it look dark in the footage? I think it looks pretty dark in the footage. Hang on.
I think it's a game setting issue or a capture card issue.
That should be a little bit better.
Okay.
I think. Either that is just really dark on the Wii Virtual Console. Whatever.
Like how it turns and runs.
He's like, no!
What is that flicking kick step he's doing?
I have no idea. Did we already get the map for Romani Ranch? I don't remember.
I have no clue.
I guess we did. Alright. So, Epona is over here. Look!
This is me.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that your horse?
Oh, you know what it might be is the setting on Daniel's Wii, the brightness setting being low. I don't really know. Either way, it's quite dark. Oh well.
Looks better now.
Hey, who are you? I'm Romani. I was given the same name as the ranch. What's your name?
My name is Jeff. But on a Stick has a very long comment.
I was just in another live stream. Just me and a guy made a YouTuber turn off his live stream earlier because he had no one. But by the time we said JK, he turned it off, and I felt bad because he was a kid.
Oh. Oh well. We're gonna keep streaming regardless.
I was gonna say we have our regularly scheduled streams. We stream for the amount of time. On Monday we got down to 0 viewers there at the end, but we still finished up that section.
Yup.
They are coming.
They
come at night every year when the carnival approaches. They come riding in a bright, shining ball. A whole lot of them come down. And then they come to the barn. My older sister won't believe me, but Romani must protect the cows. Hey, Grasshopper, I'm recruiting for an assistant right now. You're a boy, won't you try? Great! Now that's the spirit, Grasshopper. Okay then, I'm going straight into my strategy. They'll appear all over the ranch. They'll aim for that barn and approach it slowly, so hit them with arrows so they can't get in. You got that? And you mustn't leave the ranch.
But
Grasshopper, let's practice right away.
I gotta take out
the balloons.
yes.
Butt on a Stick says, but you guys are different. I like watching. You guys got characters.
Aw, thanks, dude.
Thanks.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so this is what I was afraid of.
Well, can't you use the alternate buttons?
Alternate buttons? It's the B button. I'm talking about the joystick aiming.
Oh, it's a little too sensitive now?
Just on the N64 in general, it's not good at all.
I was gonna say, I don't truth be told, I didn't think you were any better with the other controllers.
I wasn't. It was just the C buttons that I wanted the N64 controller for. To clarify and to bring you up to speed, Butt on a Stick, for the last 2 parts of the series, we had been playing on an emulator, so I could use the N64 controller. Because of the C buttons, I didn't want my action commands to be relegated to joystick controls. And either way, if I used the GameCube controller or Wii Classic controller, I would have been limited to that option, or so I thought. So we started playing on the emulator so I could use the C buttons instead of C button mapped analog stick controls. But then I decided the technical difficulties and everything just wasn't worth the trouble. So I went on the Wii Virtual Console version and found out the GameCube actually does have the Y, X, and Z buttons mapped to some of the C buttons. Which means that I can actually use a bow and arrow without having to flick the joystick or you know, a hook shot or switching masks or using bombs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That would have been really annoying with joystick controls. I would not have appreciated that very much.
I just love how you get to do all the Wait, what was that?
What was what?
Over to the left.
Oh, that's a balloon.
Oh, really? It looked very realish.
Romani, the ranch girl, was added to your notebook. Great. Well, we've unlocked Epona, which is the only part I cared about here. Alright, next we need to go and purchase a potion. A potion of healing.
Okay. I was just gonna say, like, the reason for the short development cycle is obviously because they ripped almost everything off of Ocarina of Time.
Yes, most definitely.
Basically, every sprite.
Yeah,
They did do some work on Link's face, thank goodness.
There weren't a lot of original models or anything like that in this game. But that's fine, because honestly they were able to create a whole new game with a whole new feel to it. Well, I shouldn't say whole new game, but definitely the gameplay mechanics and everything like that.
By the way, isn't this young Epona a filly?
Yeah, this is young Epona.
You're not supposed to ride horses when they're young.
I know. We weren't in the original Ocarina of Time, but well, you know. It's just how it goes in this game, I guess. Gotta have a horse. By the way, I won't be using Epona too much because honestly, using the Goron roll is faster. And
this conspiracy about aliens and farms are very old.
And honestly, I really like the Goron's controls a lot better, so I'll be using him in place of Epona for, you know, getting around very speedily. However,
there's a jump.
You do need Epona to get past some certain gates. Hey, you. What are you looking for today? I'm looking for a health potion. Thanks.
Why is he scratching, and why does he have a swamp in his store?
I don't know, dude. These are questions that I don't need answers to. Nor do I want answers to be completely honest with you. Alright, so the next place to go would normally be to the Zora's Domain, the ocean as it were. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a slight side quest item, hopefully, that will make things a lot easier for us. You'll see why later. But on a Stick says, do the levitation glitch. I do not know how to do the levitation glitch, unfortunately. Sorry. So we're going to go find a soldier who's been wounded by something. I'm not sure what, but nobody can seem to spot him. He's having a very hard time getting spotted. And that is due to the fact that he's holding the stone mask. The stone mask, what it does is
turns you into a stone.
It makes you invisible to basically everyone. And you'll see later why that is useful. Heck, you could probably guess, to be honest. We'll use that. Although, there he is. Hey, dude. Huh? Don't tell me that's... I'm shocked. You're the first person who's ever spoken to me. I've been here for many years, waving my arms around and asking for help, but everyone ignores me and passes me by. It's 'cause I'm about as impressive as a stone, right? I'm used to it, though. I have a request. Can you give me some medicine that would make me feel, or make even an unnoticeable stone like me feel better? Sure. Ah, is that it? I feel better, I think. Thanks. Oh, here, in gratitude. Now, let me practice standing out. Sweet. Okay. Skylar says, hey guys. Hey Sky. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, so now that we helped that guy out, let's head on over to the ocean, and we'll start the work to unlock the water temple. Oh, the water temple. It's not as bad as the one in Ocarina of Time, thank goodness. But it's not much better either. I mean, granted, the layout of the water temple in Ocarina of Time wasn't quite as bad as I remembered. It was mostly the iron boots that made it a chore, like a terrible chore. And that issue is largely ironed out in this game, thankfully. Due to the addition of the Zora mask and it acting like the iron boots when you activate a certain ability. Meaning that instead of being an equipable item, the iron boots effect is, in effect, a toggle rather than something in a menu that you have to press. Definitely better in my opinion. Couldn't jump over that opponent? There you go. I knew you could do it.
And most especially, young horses are not supposed to jump things until they're at least 2 years old. The bare minimum.
Okay.
Just pointing out.
Thank you for pointing that out. Also, I'm going to have the ocarina as my X button. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So, first what I'm gonna do...
Oh good, likes underwater.
Yeah. Ugh. Let's activate that owl statue so I can warp back here. And there's Tingle right up there. Jeez. He should have like broken his ankles with that. What's this?
Knees, shins, ankles.
All of them are broken. Yeah, I will buy one of your maps. Great Bay! Yippee! Okay. Where's the dude? There's a Zora out here somewhere.
I do like the fact that the map just drops off. Like there's a different border than the rock and land.
Where's Maku? Could be around here somewhere. Unless I have to... I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Okay, so...
Blue water is fairy. That's what that was.
I didn't catch that, sorry. Somewhere out here...
Look at it in your hand. Well, next time you're in water. You're out of the water.
Where is he? Oh, right there.
Right. You know, with the birds flying over him.
Somebody... Please... Get me... to shore. Okay, that kind of throws me off, because, in the 3DS version, he's all the way out there by that building. So you have to push him all the way over to the shore. I guess they put him way closer to the shore in this version. Okay. Do I have to... Oh. Just had to be in the right spot for that to trigger, I guess. Alright. Okay.
Any moment now.
Come on. We've seen your walking animation quite long enough now. I think we're good. And... Bwop. Okay. Let's go talk to him. Justin says, Adam, you look dead. How goes everything, everybody? Hey, Justin. Long time no see, dude. We're doing just good. Just dandy. Just great. How are you?
You didn't even read that line at all.
Sorry. I think this is it for me. My final message. Will you listen to it?
What?
Oh, baby, baby, listen to me. The carnival's beginning soon. We're the ones they're waiting to see. Supposed to be singing this, but I don't know what tune we should do it to. But that girl, our vocalist, she laid some strange eggs, and she's lost her voice. You can't hear what she says. Whoa! Is Great Bay now something happening? Or in Great Bay now something is happening? Is it now? I don't want to beg Gerudo pirates. They stole that girl's eggs. I went to stop the Gerudo pirates. Then pow and bam, I got knocked out and here I am. If I die like this, even if I die, it won't be in peace, that's for sure. Somebody please rescue her eggs before the pirates take their toll. Oh, somebody, please heal my soul. Skylar says, I'm going to get my leftover subs and candy bar to eat.
Then
Sounds good to
Justin
me.
Morris says, this guy is playing at Mach speed. Must be a punk song. Justin Morris, sure. Or I can't even do it how you were doing it.
I honestly did not know if I should do it to a tune or if I should just phone it in like I did. I'm not sure. But honestly, I feel bad for this guy. Like one of the people in his band is going through hardships and he's just trying to make it right, and he died for it, which sucks. Although for progression of the story, it sure benefits me.
Need that mask.
Yep. Justin says, when in doubt, always phone it in. Yup.
Oh gosh.
Here on Volatile Upgrade, we only aspire to phone it in when we don't know what we're doing. Which, unfortunately, is all too often. That animation for the bassist. In its glorious 3 frames a second. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Quickly, heal so that I can have your mask. Poke Trainer says, Heyo, did you fix the plugin issue? Better yet, we switched over to the Wii Virtual Console, so no more graphics plugin issues, no more crashes, no more deletion of save files. We're playing a much more stable version now.
Yes, Jeff spent several hours this weekend rapid fire replaying to get up to where we were.
Carve my farewell song on my grave. I'm depending on you to help that singer girl. And Tyler's here.
Really? It's only 7:25.
Yep.
That was a terrible song to be carved onto your grave.
And there we go. We made his grave. Hooray. Yeah, it's Tyler. Okay. Alright, great. Well, I actually did play this part recently on my 3DS, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm supposed to do here. Poke Trainer says, ugh, I gotta go. I'll be back in about 4 minutes. Alright, well, we'll see you in about 4 minutes then. Okay, so. Hey, Ty. So, as a Zora, I have to say that my qualms with terrible swimming controls has largely been fixed. I don't really have any big complaints as far as it goes. And for those of you who know what...
You have complaints about every swimming controls.
Yes.
Talking about.
Except for this one. It actually controls really well. For the most part. Skylar says, I have fruit too. Awesome.
Justin Morris has citrus.
Okay, here we are at the Gerudo Pirate Fortress. This is where the stone mask is going to come in handy. You remember the Gerudo hideout in Ocarina of Time?
Quite well, yes.
Where we had to be very careful not to get spotted?
Oh, you sneaky bastard.
Heck yeah, dude. We no longer need to worry about sneaking around all of them. It will be a cinch to just walk past them with the stone mask. In fact, let's go ahead and get that in my C button slot right now. You say what you will about like me being a coward or phoning it in, or whatever the case, it will save us a lot of time. I guarantee it.
I love how you come equipped with iron boots.
Yeah, it's actually pretty handy. And as dumb as a mechanic as it is nice to have it as an action button rather than a menu selection.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Skylar says, it's grapes and cut up apples and strawberries from 7-Eleven.
That's sketchy.
Up until the last part it sounded good, but I'm sure it's still tasty either way.
Yeah. Justin Moore says, is 7-Eleven fruit to be trusted?
I'm not sure, but I sure do love their Slurpees. So.
Was that a teleport pad?
No, it was a switch.
Oh, okay.
So there was 5-second rule. There was a jet that was pumping out or pumping through this way, not letting me in, and I deactivated it with that button. Now I'll be able to get into the fortress. Okay. Wow. Wow. Let's pull that back halfway through. So I did do this section relatively recently, and I should have a pretty good grasp on it, but this section right here may prove to be a little bit more trouble than I'm thinking. Let's find out. Actually, can I just punch these? Nope.
Swim spin it is.
Swim spin it is. Swim spin for the win. Oops.
Oh, subtle.
Indeed. Huh.
What is the strategy here?
I'm not exactly sure. I know I just said that I did this relatively recently, but I was stuck on this part for like 10 minutes. No lie.
What is it you're trying to do?
I'm trying to get into that middle section. Poke Trainer says I'm back. Welcome back, Poke Trainer. We're now at the Gerudo Pirate Fortress. Hooray! I do have to say, I definitely prefer the swimming controls in this game over Ocarina of Time.
Yes. Wasn't even too bad in Twilight Princess once they made it actionable.
Yeah. With the Zora armor and everything. And that's basically the same idea as what they were doing here. Although at that time, that was the most fledged out, non-transformation swimming mechanic. Previously, there had been, well, this, which was a transformation, and the Zora flippers were the next biggest and best swimming tool in a Zelda game. So I think Twilight Princess is where the full swimming armor came into play. You know, in all honesty, it kind of surprises me that they didn't have more like fleshed out swimming controls in Wind Waker, considering most of the game was water.
But you didn't actually swim in most of the water.
Right. Although it would have been more interesting, I think, like if you had little sections you could swim in. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Since we did the whole not doing things on emulations anymore. Wow, let me try and rephrase that. Since we decided to play this on Virtual Console instead of emulators, and I had to replay the game, there might be some slight inconsistencies with our previous playthrough, or previous episodes. Like, I may have forgotten to do a heart piece, or I may have forgotten to not do a heart piece and got it, even though we didn't get it in the stream. So, I don't know. If we have like, if we have like one heart piece that we didn't have before or something, or if we're missing a heart piece from last time,
So
that's why that happened.
Poketrainer Delza says, I'm back, and then TBH, I'm surprised. IGN said 7.8, too much water for Pokemon Auras and not Wind Waker, lol.
To be honest,
Auras? O-R-A-S?
To be honest, I don't know. Oh,
Orange.
no, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Oh.
Although I thought it was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but whatever.
That would make sense. O-R-A-S.
All right.
What do you mean?
Like I could have sworn that those were the actual titles of the games, but whatever the case, I know what you're talking about. Kind
they
of.
are, but what do you...
That's what ORAS stands for.
Yes, there should be a slash in between them other than that.
Oh right. Okay. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, like, the generations are set together. Like, Pokemon Ruby Sapphire would be referring to that generation of games.
Okay. Okay, so I can honestly say that there is one thing that I vastly preferred what they did in the 3DS version over what they did in the N64 version. And that, my dear friend, is by making trading one of the empty bottle locations with one of the heart pieces, so that you could have all 4 empty bottles once you got up to this point in the game. Oh, that's just a cool little, hey, you can look out
And what do you see?
where all the Gerudos are and everything. Anyway, it made it so that at this point you could have all 4 empty bottles in the 3DS version.
Oh, okay.
Whereas here, right now I only have 2, but that's because I haven't done one of the tasks yet that I could
Theoretical
get.
missions.
Yeah, I will be doing that on this loop of the 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't done it yet. Anyway, there are
You
these.
wearing the mask? Or?
I will. There we go. I have a stone face. Anyway, in this area, the Gerudo pirates have stolen 4 Zora eggs, and you have to collect them by storing them in empty bottles.
That's an interesting question.
What?
Is it... Wow, really?
What? I'm so glad that I got that. Anyway, you have to have the empty bottles in order to pick up the Zora eggs. And unfortunately, I only have 2 empty bottles, so I'll have to come back a second time in order to get the rest of the Zora eggs because I can't
Oh.
I can't hold them right now.
That sucks.
It does, but that's all right. Lurbag says, "Hey, Lurbag, welcome to the stream." That is a giant bee.
It's a wasp, I think.
That is a giant wasp.
It looks a lot like bee. Yeah, it's definitely a wasp.
You want to read this?
Who is that?
I'm one of the Gerudos.
I've been waiting for you. And did you find the rest of the eggs?
No, but that's because.
What are you trying to pull here? If people hear the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole, we'll become the laughing stock.
Yes, but Avil, the sea is strangely murky where we were attacked by the sea snakes.
Silence! That's why the Zoras can't send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Zoras should be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Zoras will get to them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry, go find the other 3 eggs before those sea snakes eat them.
Understood.
Lurbag says hey. Wait! Or wait. I don't know how to make this voice work. The Zora eggs are the only clue we have about that dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what that strange masked one says is true, and if we can get our hands on the treasure that lies sleeping in the temple in that dragon cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. So get a move on and go find them now.
Understood!
Okay, cool. Well, let's get them out of that room, huh? Not that it matters. I probably could have just used the stone mask to get past them. But to heck with it. We'll just do things the way the game intends us to do.
So if you steal their eggs, is that... If you take their eggs, is that stealing or kidnapping?
You know, that's an excellent question. One that I don't have an answer to. I should note. Alright. So here is where we get the hook shot. And the hook shot will be very useful in getting the rest of the heart pieces and also progressing the game, obviously.
It still looks better than the one in Ocarina. That was an arrowhead, as far as I could tell.
Alright, here we go. It also...
Grabs on other things.
Well, that and... it doesn't have to have an improved range, like it's already at its maximum range.
Blessed be.
I know, right? We don't have to worry about it. Well, that's going to go exceptionally well. Well, I guess we'll just have to use the hook shot here. Unless I can somehow get this to work, which I probably won't be able to. Oh, there it goes.
I love these enemies.
I did it. I did a thing, Adam. Are you proud of me?
Mm-hmm. They're absolutely useless.
With the clamps?
Mm-hmm. Unless in a small space. Then they
Oh.
destroy you.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very true. Okay. Now what am I doing?
I don't know, you were affronted that you took a heart of damage.
Yeah, I guess so. Makes me think I would have been doomed if I was playing a Master Quest version of this game, but like I've said before, I don't think one of those actually exists.
Why could we do
I don't know, because... well, I've actually thought about this quite a bit. If there was a Master Quest mode, like, I would have to make sure that I always had health potions on me and stuff just in case, like, I took too much damage, which is fine. except for the fact that you lose all your potions and everything once you go back to the first day, which means I would constantly have to be resupplying everything, and that's not that's not a huge problem, but it'd be a big annoyance, especially
Go
when.
get the rupee and go buy a couple potions.
Well, yeah, I guess, but
The
still.
big rupee's always available. In the chest and Clock Town.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Who?
It is Clock Town, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm glad that the name is so unimaginative. What I pull out of my ass is right.
I love the stone mask. It means I don't have to be subtle about anything.
You would think putting a giant stone.
Halt! We aren't fooled by that mask. That's an awesome little Easter egg. Like, they usually have like a different dialogue that they say here, but
Kumatora says, Cool Link, Zora, Fat Link, Goron, Ugly Link, Deku, and Super Saiyan Link, Fierce Deities Link. Pretty much, yeah.
He's just kicking my butt, dude.
Luckily, you have a great deal of butt to be kicked.
There.
Wow. I think I just called you fat when I was trying to speak about your large health bar.
Ugh, don't think it ends here. I have a large amount of butt to be kicked.
Well, she's only doing like a quarter heart of damage, and that means you've got like 40 hit points or more.
Something like that.
Not quite that many.
Another one of those things. Oh, why? I don't want to go down there and fight him.
What's the last mask?
The last mask?
Not Fierce Deity, but the one after this.
Oh, this is the last one.
Oh. Wait, you only have 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Poke Trainer says,
Pokadream says, if Young Link was added back into Smash 5, would you want him to have his Ocarina of Time design or Majora's Mask design?
I'd say probably Majora's Mask. That way they could,
Give him his transformations.
give him his transformations, yeah, and I'd say that because of that, he would have a very, much more, varied fighting style and everything, and a different moveset, which would make him a lot more than just another, like, reskin.
Of Link.
Yeah, we don't need any more clone characters. We've had enough of those.
Poketrainer says his name.
I mean, just look at, say, Dark Pit and Pit, or Marth and Lucina. I mean, they have slightly different attributes. Come on. They have slightly different attributes, but not enough to really be their own character, which I think Sakurai has a big issue with, like, just making clone characters.
Sakurai?
Yeah, the creator of Smash Bros.
Ah.
So, honestly, like, yeah, Majora's Mask would definitely be the one that I would prefer. Okay, so we're supposed to bring the eggs here to this, excuse me, this laboratory. And another thing is that we have to get all of the Zora eggs, because they won't hatch until they're all together, which is weird, but either way, that's how it happens, I guess. Whatever. I'm not going to complain too much about it. Although now we do have to go all the way back to the Gerudo Fortress and get the last 2 eggs. And while we're there, we have to take a picture of a Gerudo.
Why?
There is an item that we need to obtain from a salesman or a shop owner over there on the beach, and he'll only give it to us if we find if we find a picture of a Gerudo for him. It's moderately creepy, but whatever.
I was gonna say, and in what state does he want this Gerudo to be in?
Huh?
Never mind.
I just find it creepy enough that he wants a picture of a Gerudo. But whatever. So let's go ahead and go back in there. Luckily, we have the hookshot now.
Which means fast travel ability.
Heck yeah, dude. Well, yeah. I need to get over there first. I really do like the swimming in this game a lot better than any other Zelda game. Like even in Twilight Princess, where we did have the Zora armor, it still didn't control as good as, well, I think this does. I'm surprised they don't see me like this.
I don't know, water's pretty highly reflective.
That's a good point. Plus maybe my Zora appearance camouflages me a great deal.
Let's go with that.
Although right now I'm kind of not standing on a surface that, you know, would camouflage me a great deal.
Don't knock it, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock it. Excuse me. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest of the Zora eggs now. We're nearing the end of the first day. Or the end of the morning of the first day. Then we'll go into the evening. And we do have a task that we need to do at 2 a.m. back in Romani Ranch. I forgot what the reward for it was, but it's something. I don't remember what, but it's something. Poke Trainer says, plus if Majora's Mask young Link was in Smash 5, he would have his hero shield and sword to make him stand out even more, and his final smash could be his fierce deity form. That would be pretty cool. I actually want to see this happen now. That would be awesome. Come here, you. I love the stone mask, and I'm so glad that I got it.
It's so broken.
It is.
You'd think that strapping a rock to your face with a couple holes on it would make you more noticeable.
Or at least more memorable. Halt! We aren't fooled by that mask. I love that they have that extra little line. Well, that is pretty easy. Don't think it ends here. Okay, great. Oh, goody. Bunch of skeleton fish. I wonder if I can just hookshot this thing. No, I guess not.
No, but you can hook shot the fish.
I have a more quick and maybe a little bit more painful, but more effective method.
What the heck was that?
The Zora, for some reason, has the ability to project an energy field around his body in this game. Don't ask me where that comes from, but that's something that happens. What?
A what?
Yeah, the Zora is actually pretty awesome in this game.
What would you say if one of the characters he's playing as all of a sudden goes Super Saiyan and everything dies around him?
Kame. But he's a Zora. Okay. Now I'm wearing a stone mask.
So they can't see him.
Hello.
Normally, if any of them saw you, they would immediately fail and get kicked out. Now you can walk up to them and hit them with a sword.
Yep, it's pretty great. What does Poke Trainer ask?
Says, have you guys ever had sushi? And if you have, is it any good?
Sushi's decent. I mean, I like it. I like certain types better than others. But I'd say,
Everyone does.
but I'd say if you haven't tried it, you should give it a go.
Just make sure it's good sushi.
Yeah. Okay. And up here is where the last Zora egg will be. I don't know why I felt the need to try so hard for that. Okay, guys. Check it. I'm gonna go ahead and open up your chest in the middle of this room and get 100 rupees. Alright, thanks, guys.
You'd at least think the guards would.
They should be like, hey, the chest just opened. What the heck?
Yeah, exactly.
That's as far as you go. Do you think you can trick us with that mask? I love that. I mean, I know I've said that.
The actual combat people in here make comments about how they can see through your invisible mask.
No, they can.
No, these guys he actually has to fight.
Okay, I'm out of Deku nuts. So now I've actually got to try a little bit harder. What?
Ethan did?
How did Ethan get a league ban?
I'm assuming with ever increasing.
Bravado.
There's a word, but I was thinking more like profane accoutrement.
Accoutrement.
Accoutrements.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what accoutrement is?
No, I don't. I believe it. Take this! Are you kidding? I
I
hate
don't see why people do that.
clams.
I don't type in League because A, it's hard. I'm a slow typer, and B, it's not worth the effort.
Okay, great. And before I forget, we do need to take that picture of a Gerudo. As weird of a task as that is. Whatever.
So the accoutrement is literally just something that goes with something else. Like
Oh, okay.
like you could say it'd be a little weird, but you could say that ketchup is an accoutrement to fries.
Okay.
Um,
Say cheese. Man, that's a great picture. It'll do. Oh no! I've been caught. Oh well.
that is the fast way to get out.
Honestly, I probably could have just done this right in there. So now I have 2 more Zora eggs.
So yes, it's like an accompaniment,
Gotcha. All right.
an accoutrement, kind of the same. But an accoutrement would be accoutrement is very closely. Accoutrement is the French word that comes from.
I see. Okay.
Very closely.
Makes sense.
So yeah, so
All right.
it's just.
So that was the only place I know of that will need the stone mask. It's a very niche item.
Okay.
And if I had gotten it after this, when we were straight going to
Totally useless.
Ikana Valley, yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have much use. You might be able to sneak past like certain enemies and stuff, but not much use other than that. All right.
Anyway, final. So in context, what that means is, what I was saying is, kill yourself might have been the the meat of the sentence, but around it, going with it, are all sorts of lovely little profane extras.
Oh, yes. Knowing Ethan, that is probably the case. Does he say literally kill yourself? Really?
No wonder he got banned.
Alright, so I'm
I
gonna
don't
get.
see what the big deal is. Teemo is not that hard to deal with.
I'm gonna go ahead and get another heart piece.
The only time Teemo becomes annoying is once he has a frozen mallet a little bit later into the game, and he can just run you down.
So what I'm gonna do now is get another heart piece. There is a giant fish or a big fish in a tank with a smaller fish in the aquarium or the laboratory or whatever it is. Whoa. Okay. And I can feed it regular fish to make it grow, and then it will devour the other fish in the tank.
Okay.
Where are these
Are we
fishes?
just playing feed and grow fish now?
Come here. Man, these fish are not very visible. I can see them a little bit. There we go.
Bit by bit, that thing is coming closer.
That's alright. We'll take care of that issue when it comes.
That thing is huge.
It is. Likes are ginormous. Poker Trainer asks,
Did you guys see the new Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom trailer?
I did not actually.
Tyler's saying yeah with a big smile over there, and that he's excited, but neither of us have seen it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that I'm terribly excited. I'm not a huge Jurassic Park fan. I like Jurassic Park, and Jurassic World was good too. But like, I'm not nuts about it. Although my girlfriend's little brother is a very big fan of it, so I will be going to see it when it comes out.
Yeah, those are the big fans. The younger kids in the dinosaur phase.
Yeah, I know I had that phase.
Right after the train phase.
I had that phase too.
I'm doing most of this from my own memory. But
And from that point on, it got a little weird for me. I had a Ninja Turtles phase, which I never quite grew out of. And what other phases did I have? Skylar says Ethan seen and can't wait to see it.
oh, okay. So Ethan has seen is what
Oh yeah,
the
probably.
trailer.
Yeah. Okay, so I fed him 2 fish, and now I have to go back and get 2 more.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do that.
Anyways, I was going to continue on with it. Yeah, I had some weird ones.
Skylar says Ethan liked Thomas the Train a while too. Yep, I definitely had that phase.
Yep. I was a big train nut for a long time. Then I had a short dinosaur phase, but I did eventually get to a dragon phase, or you know what I mean, like a mythical creature.
Oh,
phase.
I know. I remember what my next phase was. It was like an astronomy phase where I was just like,
Oh yeah, I had one of those.
I was obsessed with like learning about planets and galaxies and black
I had an
holes.
astronomy and a geology phase in there, definitely. Really strong geology phase.
Skylar says, I don't know why my phone is sending some words twice. Well, that's alright. As a general rule of thumb, I can pretty much read through any typos or craziness that your phone makes. My gosh. There we... Come on. Yes.
Hey,
Now where's the other one?
gotta be there somewhere.
This is where the ability to change a camera angle more than just
A few degrees.
directly behind you would help out a lot.
It's right there.
There
to
it
your
is.
left.
Okay.
You're
Alright.
scooping it. Okay, you did get it. I was like, how did you not scoop it? Yeah, oh, you did. Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah, so I went through those phases. Then I actually got to
I hope my kids go through those phases too, because I have a lot of toys that they'll enjoy playing with.
I know, same here. You'll probably have kids first, so just our attic is full of them. And trust me, we would love to offload some of them on you.
Oh, sure thing. Skylar says, Ethan liked the planets and all that too. All those phases must be a boy thing. I guess so.
Yeah, I think you could probably. There's probably a whole slew of papers in the American Psychology Journal that go on like the different kind of interests and phases that young men and women go through as they grow up.
Yeah.
But there was the phase I hit when I was a little older. So I don't know, I was into like dragons, reading about different books about dragon riders. It was the Aragon phase.
Yeah, I remember those books. I never read them, but I do remember them.
I read them as they came out, and I was so hyped. Oh my gosh, Chase was so hyped too.
Right about that phase is when I started getting into my ninja phase, and like that's where you and I kind of diverged a little bit. Like I went to the Japanese medieval times thereabouts, and then, are you serious? I need to go get one more.
Well, at least one more.
At least one more. So I'll just go ahead and get two. Skylar says, I have always loved baby dolls. I think that's pretty common for most girls too. So, whereas like the things that we've mentioned are the boy interests, I guess baby dolls are a pretty common girl interest too.
Yeah, and my point is that at that point I was reading, so after Aragon I was looking for more Dragon Rider books, and you remember, was it 6th and 7th grade with,
7th and 8th?
Yeah, 7th and 8th, which had,
Oh, jeez.
They were in the one hallway, and there was like, it was Mrs. Yonda and then Mr.
Oh, that
Tucker,
was 5th and 6th grade.
That was 5th and 6th, those two, yeah. 5th and 6th, and we had to do the book reports for the older lady from Buffalo. Why can't I remember her name?
Kohler.
Mrs. Kohler, thank you. I had to do those book reports for her.
Yep.
And I remember in the middle of that year, like I started out, I did a report on like a Dragon Rider book and everything, and I was looking for more books of that nature, and my mom had a book on her bedside table at one point that had like a dragon hatching out of an egg. I thought, oh, can I read that? And she's like, well, you could. She goes, but that's not like the first one in the series. So she gave me, it was Dragon Riders of Pern. It's the name of like the whole series is Pern. I forget, Dragon Flight. I forget what the first book was. I read that book over the next like 3-4 years. I read that book almost 20 times. I had like a
20 times?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
I loved that book.
Yeah.
It's a whole series.
Well,
There's
I guess I'm guilty of some of the same things, except just with video games more than anything.
Different things, but you get caught on something, and not like back to back, but like the series was like 20 books or more, and they were usually split up into the main line and the original trilogy, and then they're at least, I think eventually got like up to like 6 books, I think, in that kind of main storyline, 6-7 books, but there were a bunch of like other books in that world. There were probably there were at least 20 or more, and I read them all, but I'd always go back and read that first book, which I absolutely loved.
Okay.
I thought it was the best thing ever, and I reread it like, literally I had a count. I was at 15 to 20 times at the end. It was Anne McCaffrey's books. Anne McCaffrey's Pern, and I read.
There he goes. Skyler says, Serenity has never been into baby dolls. I have. Okay. Yeah, I guess Serenity doesn't really like those as much. And Poketrainer says, I missed my Teletubby phase when I was really young. Well, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of this fish. We no longer need him. And
He's just gonna lay there and flap to death now.
yes, he is. Yes, he is. I am a cruel and twisted individual.
Yes, you are. Anyway, the
You would never know this unless you watched our live streams, but apparently I'm a cruel and twisted individual.
yeah, no. So, but then that was kind of how I missed that phase in 5th to 6th grade, which is where normally you're transitioning over into like the teen. You know how books there's like the young adult category of book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had that because in 5th to 6th grade I read a couple, like the Dragon Rider book originally, and then I went and read Mom's Anne McCaffrey, which is an adult, which is just a normal novel, her whole series, and that's what I read.
Oops.
And I never, like, I completely jumped that whole young adult reading. Like, I never read like a lot of young adult books that like.
I can speak
Now
to
it now it doesn't matter at all. But
Help
like
me.
there was a
Please
time.
take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock.
You want to read this guy?
Are you interested in that fish? It's a rare fish, isn't it? It's called a seahorse. I caught it swimming around here just off Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of selling it at the town carnival, which would be starting soon. If you want, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I would love that.
On one condition. Do you have a pictograph of the female pirates?
I do.
God. Oh, that's it, that's it. I had a picture like that. Well, aren't you a crafty one? You'll give that to me, won't ya? In exchange, I'll give you this.
I got a seahorse. Hurry, take it to its home in Pinnacle Rock. Sure, I guess.
And then Skylar says, that's pretty interesting, Adam. I don't know if it's interesting, it's just what happened.
Oh, jeez.
I'm an avid reader, and I started reading, you know, regular... When I say just regular novels, they're not like adult, they're not like X-rated or anything like that at all. Just, you know, just regular novels. They're not like they were not like... And so there was a time when like my friends were like, even the few who like read, and they're like, you know, what are you reading? And I read this book, and I'd be like, they'll be like, have you read this? Because they knew I read. I would carry a book around with me all the time in school to read. And and I'd be like, no. And like, how have you even read this? And I was like, and I usually, I just said, well, I haven't read it yet or anything. But normally it boiled down to they were reading like a young adult novel, and I had just skipped that entire phase. I missed them all. I'm just reading through my mom's library, which I've still got so many to go for.
All right, let's go ahead and deposit my 200 rupees. Alright, so a motivation for me, we already mentioned this, but for anyone who doesn't know, a motivation for me depositing all these rupees is because at 5,000 rupees, I am given a piece of heart. And we're doing a 100% run of Majora's Mask. Well, I shouldn't call it a run. That would
imply some kind of speed.
Yes, which I do not have. Honestly, I'll just be happy to, stay at the pace of the Game Grumps. Skylar says, I don't remember going through phases myself. I've always just liked baby dolls and dancing, and then when I learned how to read, and I really got into that too. Well, that's fair. I mean, you don't really have to go through phases, I guess. It's just that I think that most people, specifically boys, tend to go through phases like that.
And then read and write?
She means that when she learned to read and write, she got into that.
No.
Okay.
Does she write books or anything, or is she just saying? Like...
She was writing one, like her own little novel of some kind. And she actually got quite a few chapters into it. So, that was cool. At one point, she was thinking about being a professional author.
I've considered that sometimes.
You know what? We're going to go ahead and catch that ferry. Alright. You know, since I've got about 3.5 hours in game time to go before we need to worry about the whole alien invasion here at the ranch, I'm gonna go ahead and get another piece of heart while I'm at it. Toby Streams asks, a professional author? No, a professional author, someone who writes.
A writer.
Yeah, a writer of some kind, whether it be books or articles or what have you.
Toby String says that'd be cool.
Alright, let's go in here. There's a piece of heart in here. Of course, we need to be a Zora in order to get said piece of heart.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it looked kind of like a Deku challenge to me, but
No, like I have to kill those things, and they go all the way to the bottom of the pool. And this is where the heart piece will show up.
they're like twisted versions of the plants normally fighting.
Yeah. Skylar says, I have a fiction book written by, but my uncle has it, and I think he lost it. I also have a lot of devotionals written, but I mostly just journal about my everyday life. Okay, where is this thing?
What are we looking for?
Think? Yeah, there's a couple beehives I need to break down. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I guess I didn't need to do that as a Zora. Oh well. It was still fun. Alright, let's get back to the ranch. And we'll just wait around until it's time to do the challenge. Which will net us something, I just forget what. Leo Sedano says, Hi.
Hi, Leo.
Welcome to the live stream, dude. Welcome to Volatile Upgrade, where we're playing Zelda Majora's Mask. And hopefully, moderately competently. I don't know, I think I've done a decent job up to this point. Skylar says, it's annoying me that my phone is going so slow.
Nah. You can't possibly as annoyed as I am about the slowness of my phone. Jeff texted Tyler about 3 hours ago now, and at some point I might get the message.
And Tyler and I were texting the other day about, on Monday, talking about meeting up for lunch. And we texted the group, expecting Adam to get the message.
I wouldn't be able to come anywhere.
Well,
I
we texted him Monday afternoon. He didn't get the texts until Tuesday morning, where he got them all at once.
Yes.
Which is somewhat funny to me. But I could definitely imagine how that would be annoying. Alright, so we've got until 2 o'clock. I may as well go ahead and speed up time.
What do you think is best? Oh, wait, I just got like 6 messages all at once.
That might be from us. Man, I hate playing the ocarina with joystick controls, but it's far from the worst thing. Definitely not like the reason that I anticipated not playing the GameCube version of this game. But on a Stick says, when you get a strike from Nintendo for putting their content without signing a Nintendo YouTube contract, yes, and we do. We get copyrighted on almost every single stream that we do. But since we're not monetizing
We're not monetized,
videos,
so
yeah, we're not monetizing our videos, so it's not a problem. We do this purely for fun. If we were trying to make a profit from it, and we tried to like monetize our videos, we would probably get copyright strikes, and the videos might be taken down, or something to that effect. But since we're not monetizing it, it's not a big issue. We're just doing this for our own fun. As much as I would like to get this channel off the ground and, start making a profit from it, I don't see that happening anytime in the near future.
or at least not right away by any stretch.
And even if it did, I would never want it to be my full-time career. Because with YouTube, a career with YouTube is so much more uncertain than the jobs that, I can get now with an engineering degree. I'd rather have a good, stable income that I know I'll have a job for, into the foreseeable future. Whereas YouTube and Twitch, for example, I wouldn't want to rely on a paycheck coming from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you never know when something bad will happen and your channel is taken down. And we don't know how long, like, Let's Plays and everything will last on YouTube. They've been around for a while, but we don't know how long that will last. And I wouldn't want, like, in 10 years for Let's Plays to just completely die out. And I'd be like, oh no, what do I do now? So, I think having this be just a pastime, I think this being just a pastime is the best thing to do. Whereas I have a full-time job where I can, you know, support myself and someday a family, without any big problems. Skylar says, YouTube just kicked me out, so I had to re-log in. Well, that's annoying.
It's almost time. You take care of the things outside, Grasshopper.
Toby streams Grandpa Let's Play within 10 years.
You know, I would love to watch, like, an elderly person just play video games for a YouTube series or something. That would be fun to watch. There's actually this channel on YouTube somewhere. I forget the name of it. But it's this whole family that is involved in the YouTube channel. And, like, the dad edits and everything like that. And he has his kids play these games, and they're, like, not professional, but pretty high quality, you know, content there. And it's fun to watch, like, the kids and everything get so into doing the whole YouTube thing. It was fun to watch. Alright, so this is a challenge where I have to keep these alien dudes from reaching the barn. And I'm doing this in a slightly more challenging way. Normally I would just have time slowed down so that they move slower, and I wouldn't have to keep as good a track of them, like, encroaching on the barn. And I might end up doing that because this is going to be interesting. Hello.
Do they hurt you if you get close?
They don't hurt me, but if any one of them reaches the barn, it's over.
How long do we have to do this?
Until dawn. Or at
I see.
5:30.
So you're making this debate of doing it quickly and dangerously, or you could do it much slower and then be
safer. I'm thinking about going ahead and slowing down time, but it seems to be going pretty well at the moment.
It's almost on anyway. You might want to go to the far left.
Ah, nuts. They're converging over here.
Yeah, they are. You need to slow down time. You didn't go to the left. To your right, I think there's one. No, out in the field. Yeah.
Those ones? Yeah. Alright, got him. Woo! Poke Trainer asks, EvanTube HD? Maybe, I'm not really sure. But it was a fun channel to watch.
We did it. We won. Thank you. Thanks to you, the cows are giving thanks too. Here's Romani's thanks. When you drink it, put your hands on your hips and take a big gulp like we do here at the ranch.
I did it!
And that gives you a bottle.
Yes.
It's almost time for my sister to get up, so I have to get back to bed. See you later, little hero.
Woo! That was tough, dude. Alright. I was down to 1 arrow. Are you serious?
You didn't notice that?
No, I was just shooting at things and hoping that I wasn't running out of arrows, but
I saw you were at 10, and that was when I was like, up. I was like to your left. I was just like, now you have to get strategic. Now you can't just clear them off. You have to just hit the closest ones, and hopefully you run out of time. What happened?
oh, this just happens at the turn of a new day. It's like a dramatic thing.
Okay.
Alright. Now, I want to do another side quest. So, I'll go out here to the entrance of the ranch, and I'll race the Gorman, or the Gorman brothers? Whatever
the
they
Gorons.
No. the Gormound troop. I'll race them and get some item. I think it's a mask. But I'll do that quick, because there's another thing that I need to do here at approximately 6 p.m. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and talk to Romani's older sister. And she'll be like, oh, I'm going into town soon. Do you want to tag along? I'll be leaving at 6. So I'm going to go ahead and go talk to her and get that all sorted out. Then go do a few things while I'm waiting for that time to come.
Oh my, hello. Romani's going to take our milk to Clocktown too. You're looking after the place. The cows would be all alone otherwise. Yes, sister. I'm going by wagon into town. Would you like a ride? I'll be leaving around 6 o'clock this evening, so you can join me if you'd like. Oh, Cremia. Or Cremia, or however you want to pronounce her name. I don't know.
I didn't see it. You flicked past it so fast.
Spelled C-R-E-M-I-A.
C-R-E-M. Crimea.
Okay.
Because Crimea is with an I.
So I'll go ahead and do this race.
That'd be my guess, and I will admit it is just a guess.
Yeah, it's as good a guess as I've got. So we'll go ahead and do this race.
With the rock breaker?
Huh? No. Hang on just a second.
Oh, look, it's the crazy stone.
I think those actually come in handy later, but oops, that's the Song of Healing. I need a Epona song.
The song
Whoa!
of...
That actually brings out a fairy. I didn't know that. Well, I guess it's a good thing I played the Song of Healing there.
Mm-hmm.
That could come in handy later, maybe, if the game ever ramps up in difficulty, which it honestly probably won't get to be that hard until the final fight with Majora's Mask, which I'm gonna probably try to do without the Fierce Deity Mask. I'll get the Fierce Deity Mask, but I'll try to fight him without it, just to see if I can.
Oh, good. They duplicated the dumbass you had to race in the first game.
Whoa. Which one am I supposed to talk to?
Doesn't matter.
Well, it's not letting me talk to either. There we go.
Is that pathetic thing your horse? I would have guessed that little thing was a mule for sure. Ain't that right, little brother? You think a horse that pathetic would gallop if you pushed up on the joystick? Or would it run faster if you pressed A? This guy's funny. Why don't you give us 10 rupees for the chance to race against us? If you win, we'll give you something nice, kid.
Sure.
It's a simple race. Just go once around the track. If you can beat us to the finish line, you win. You ready?
Are there two of them, or there are two of them?
Yes.
Oh, on Appaloosa's too.
Here we go.
And they have the same exact sound effect and animation.
That they do.
Not as themselves, which they do, but as Ocarina.
Oh, yes.
As the guy. You are getting destroyed.
That's alright. There's a spot at the very end that's very easy to make up time. Although I'll likely not be able to beat them the first time. If I can make these jumps reliably, that'll save me some time.
Is this the spot?
No. This is also a spot, but it's not the spot either.
That's the spot.
Yep, that was the spot.
Is that the end?
Yep.
I can't believe we lost! Big bro, I wonder if we can give that to this guy. We gotta give him something. Well, he's a kid, so what could he do with it? It should be fine.
Garrow's mask. I don't remember getting the Garrow's mask from these guys.
In exchange, you can't tell anyone where you got this.
You rubbed the Gorman brothers' noses in it. This was added to your notebook. Alright, great.
What does that mask do?
It's not used until we get to Akana Valley. It's used to summon the ninjas. You don't remember those guys?
Vaguely.
So there are these enemy ninjas that, you know, will come out when you wear that mask, and when you beat them, they'll tell you some information.
Oh, yes. And then you have to fight the underground mummy temple bullshit.
Something like that, yeah. Alright, so it turns out I'm gonna have to empty both of these. Because I need to go and get the...
Well, why can't you empty the other thing?
Well, I need that once we get to Pinnacle Rock. But the thing is, there are 3 more Zora eggs, and they're all 3 in one location.
Did you drink the fairy? Oh, no, there you go.
Yeah, I drank the fairy. Anyway,
What is that you have saved?
that is
Seahorse.
the seahorse, and we need him. To heck with it, why don't we just equip that? So we'll go ahead and go out to Pinnacle Rock. That guy will lead the
I
seahorse.
assume it's those 2 spiky things.
Yeah, I think so. The seahorse will lead the way to get to the eggs that are remaining. Oh. Pinnacle Rock ahead. Alright, so we'll take... Okay. We'll take the seahorse out here. Well, hello.
You have strange powers, Jeff. I have a request for you. Please follow me.
Okay.
What are these signposts?
So, this water is murked up. So, there's a specific pattern that I'm supposed to follow these signs. And, well... man. Alright. Well, I guess let's just try walking it. As fun and fast as the swimming controls are, walking it will be much more effective. I believe.
Doesn't even seem all that much slower.
Okay. Okay. Alright, yeah, this isn't so bad. Alright. And here...
Here in the depths of Pinnacle Rock live many dangerous sea snakes. My friend is trapped here. Jeff, can you please find a way to rid the area of all the sea snakes and help my friend?
Bombs?
Bombs? No, I just have to go punch them. I think. Well, hello. Ah, I have to go inside there, I believe.
This is gonna hurt.
Okay. Or maybe this isn't the right way. I am likely missing something.
I'm personally very fond of the bomb approach.
I don't have bombs that I can use underwater, my friend.
You are pathetic, my friend.
What? I just don't have those items. What can I do if I don't have those items? There we go.
You need to use the flying. And now you can walk into the burrow.
I guess so. Alright. Well, this won't be too bad, I guess. If I can ever hit the jar, thank you.
No, you can't, Jeff. It's just not.
It's just not in the cards today.
Nope, no hitting jar. Bad, Jeff. No hit jar.
I suppose not. Oh. I suppose I was just at the edge of that hitbox. Well, I never was very fond of this part, but it's not terrible. But I guess I shouldn't complain so much. There we go. I think we have to kill all the sea snakes, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, he did say all of.
Oh, okay. Well then, I guess that's,
Can you help me get rid of all the sea snakes?
okay. Shows you how much I pay attention to the dialogue, even
You
when I'm
even
reading
read
it.
and it said, and you said all of, and I was like, really? He needs you to kill all of them? And I looked at the dialogue box, and there it said all of them. This is why I know precisely.
Okay, that's
'Cause
fair.
at the time I was reading it, and I was just like, holy crap, you want you to get them all?
Alright, here's one of the eggs.
Yay!
Yay! Okay. I will say these controls are a bit finicky. I mean,
I
as
know.
much as I enjoy them, they are finicky.
You're definitely finicky, but that was hysterical. That was fun.
Flap, flap, flap.
That was so fun. You're like, I'm gonna go fast, but really your forward momentum was slow because, 50+% of it was in the wrong direction.
Yep. That is so true.
And that is why good steering is sometimes better, is sometimes more important than raw speed.
Yep. Excuse me. Did I already kill this one? Yeah, I must have. Alright, down we go. Hello. I hate that there's an invisible wall there that,
Go in until it's dead.
well, more importantly, that I can't throw my boomerang things into until it's dead.
Ooh.
Hey, a chest.
20 rupees.
Probably. Yep.
I am on point today, folks. Though, after Uncharted, I don't think I'm beating that shit either.
Yeah. Oh
Next
my
thing you
goodness,
know,
yes.
don't worry, he'll come and lower you down the well. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, Sully, lower me down this well. At which point, I promptly almost gave up.
I know, right? When you make jokes about what the game's gonna have you do, because it's like they never, it's like, you're not gonna do something that stupid. 5 seconds, 10 seconds later, it's like, do this stupid thing. It's just like,
Actually, let's go take care of the other side first, because I'm fairly certain once we've killed all the water snakes, there will be a cutscene that plays. So, let's just go ahead, kill this one first, hopefully get a Zora egg. Is there a Zora egg in there? I desperately hope so.
they don't even look like snakes, really. They look like stone bird heads on something from Tron.
That they do.
I mean, can you argue with that? I don't think so.
There it is, Zora egg. Heck yeah. Alright. Oh, that is the wrong way. Yeah, let's go to this other side. My goodness. How did I end up facing that way?
Excellent question, Jeff.
There it is. There's the cutscene. And the seahorses are happy. Oh, well, it didn't pull me back to the top of the area like I expected. Let's go ahead and get this chest first, and then we'll go talk to these seahorses. 20 rupees,
Is that
baby.
everything in there?
Yeah.
Like in the whole depression?
Yep.
Okay, fast travel me out.
Speak.
Thank you, Jeff. This is a symbol of my deepest gratitude.
Oh. Nice. I didn't expect to get a piece of heart. I wonder if I can play my guitar underwater. Nope. Well, no fast travel for me, I guess. Can you please move your foot?
Oh, sorry. Is that irritating you?
Yes, a little bit. With the foot ever closing the gap between your socks and my head, it did trouble me a little bit. I will admit.
You've been fine.
Sure, but I would not have enjoyed it.
I'm gonna stop making comments now.
Okay, cool. Now we need to go back to the
Research Institute.
yes, whatever it is, aquarium, laboratory.
It's called Research Institute.
Is it?
I think it's called Marine Research Institute.
Okay. Oh man, I was hoping I would do that cool, like, jump out of the water and dive up under the...
The owl statue was really pooping on you here.
Yes, it was. Very good observation.
Marine Research Lab. Okay, I was close.
Yeah, that was closer than I was gonna guess. Do. Really? I had to take like 2 steps forward, and then it would let me drop it in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude, we're getting close on 2 hours of this stream, and we haven't even gotten to the temple yet.
Ooh.
This was definitely one of the longer lead-up missions. Although I will admit we did some extra stuff in there, so. Alright, that's the last Zora egg. That's the scientist, by the way, so if you want to voice him.
Okay. Good! All of the eggs have been brought together! It's going to start! Quick! Quick! Come to the front of the aquarium!
Okay. Ba-dup. Oh, they're kind of cute.
The Zora are in... They start as tadpoles?
I guess so.
Look! Look at this! What does this mean? What in the world could this mean? I've got it. Don't you understand? The way these Zora children have lined up, it means... I thought it looked kind of like the Paramount Pictures mountain, personally.
Well,
You're having trouble here.
don't you have some kind of instruments? There we go.
Oh. We were being too smart about it. We needed to have the game tell us what we're supposed to do instead of just doing it.
I hate that. I do like that song, though.
How would just born babies possibly conceive of A, a sheet of music, or B, be able to do that kind of three-dimensional place-holding underwater?
I have no idea. You learned the new wave bossa nova. It's the melody taught by the Zora children that invigorates singing voices. That instrument?
Yes, it's that instrument. If these Zoras are born to teach this song, then hurry. You must play this song for the Zora who laid these eggs. Wow, it's Daniel. Did you see that? That was Daniel.
Was. It so was. I cannot argue with that. It so was. Okay. Now, there's a few things that I would like to do at the Zora domain before I proceed to the temple, but it might be wise to just go ahead and do the temple first.
Just get somewhere would be my first thought.
Now rehearsing at Zora Hall. Zora band with the with that deep sea sound, the Indiegogos. Indigo-Go's. Whatever.
No, I think you said it right both times. But I wasn't looking at you because of how you said the name, just that was the name.
You're an unusual sight to see in this neck of water. You came to see the Zora Band, the Indiegogo's, didn't you? The member of the Indiegogo's are in the Zora Hall up ahead, but the entrance is underwater, so if you aren't a good diver, you probably won't make it in. Hey, aren't you Macau? Were you able to get an empty bottle from the beavers on top of the waterfall? Those guys are quick, so it's pretty tough, isn't it? Alright, so we could have had all 4 empty bottles.
Wow.
Hey, Macau, you want to do that thing? Yeah. You want to do that thing you always do? Sure.
The thing I've been doing repeatedly, you mean?
I don't know if this is the right trajectory. Probably not.
You look close.
Nope.
You need to be farther away.
What's wrong? Have you lost your touch from playing too much guitar, Macau? Didn't you used to be able to break all these pots at once? Okay. Well, we're gonna try this again. A little bit more. At least they don't, like, reset my position or anything. So close.
Just a little bit further back and you were golden.
Try it. Ah, a little more. I don't like, though, that this is lined up off axis, kind of. Like, alright, let's try that.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Now a little more.
No, I think you were too close.
Yeah.
You were too far back. You need to go a little
you're
closer.
Alright, let's try that.
This is so finicky.
I know it. Ah.
Back one step from where you are.
The other thing is I'm not 100% sure if doing that punch is a step forward or not. It doesn't look like it. Like, it looks like I do step forward. There we go.
You got it.
Way to go,
Way to go,
Macau.
Macau.
You've got a big smirk on your face. Well, here's 100 rupees. Except jar replacement costs 10 rupees, so I'll have to deduct that. Okay. I thought it would be a piece of heart. Guess not.
Hey, time for another trip to banker, girl, lady, man.
I think that's a
thing.
guy. Although
I
I'm
got
not
to that
100%
eventually.
sure. Should I go now? Probably.
I love watching you play this shit.
What?
Boom, boom, boom. You play it like a billion times faster than the game does.
Alright, so there are some songs that I was able to play very, very fast on the N64 controller. And then there are others that are actually easier to play on the GameCube controller, because that one, all you have to do is roll the joystick. But for others, like the Song of Time, I won't be able to play that quite as fast.
You still play it really fast, though.
Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Or like with the order.
Yeah, I suppose it's supposed to be a guy.
Can you please stop touching me with your feet?
Not really. Like, just my toe.
That's still part of your foot.
But you don't like my feet?
Not really.
I can't blame you.
Alright, so we're up to 1,800 rupees. Okay. Let's go back.
That's still not even half of what we're aiming for here, by the by.
I know it's not. There will be, I guarantee, there will be a point where we just have to farm rupees, and it's gonna stink, and I'm gonna hate it.
Well,
But that's alright.
If we could get the bigger wallet ASAP.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that pretty soon. We probably won't do it in this stream. We might do it in the next one.
Because if we had the bigger wallet, I bet we could just farm that game and do great things for our rupee count.
Which game?
The one you just played.
Oh yeah, that one.
Like,
yeah.
literally turn, throw, 90 rupees. turn,
yeah, that's a good point.
throw,
90 rupees.
There'd be some little, you have to press A a couple of times or whatever button it is on this controller.
Yeah, it's the A button.
Okay, it is. You know, talk to someone, couple of, like 2 screens, throw, 90 rupees. Put them out of business real quick.
Yep.
Because I think that whole cycle, I think she actually made money or like broke even there. Because we tried
Pretty
so
close.
many times. She pot replacement fee just about.
Take that, Deku plants. They didn't stand a chance.
No, it did not.
Bomb chews.
Ooh.
Well, I can't guarantee anything.
Probably will not use those.
Yeah, probably not.
Even in the game that was designed to be used with them, they were still obnoxious.
They were. Kronos says, I am here, my friends. Hi, Kronos.
Hi, Kronos.
Welcome to the stream. Alright, so now that we have the hook shot, we can traverse over to that cliff. And I don't remember what's over there, but gosh darn it, we're going to find out.
Hoorah.
Hoorah. Oops. Whatever. I do love that we don't have to bother, like, with upgrading the hook shot. Kronos asks, how are you guys? We're doing good, Kronos. Playing some good old-fashioned Majora's Mask. And having a blast with it. How are you doing, Kronos? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, never mind. Okay. Kronos says good. Awesome. I do love the little flips that are added into this. Oh, you know what this probably is? This is probably the Great Fairy Fountain.
That's a good guess.
Please don't require me to use a powder keg. Please. Okay. Thank you.
We're good.
Thank goodness. Yep, this is the fairy's fountain. Okay. Well, good to know for a little later.
Empty-ass fairy fountain.
Yep. Which we will be filling later in this episode. In fact, let's go do that now. There's
What is with the ground here? Is this be a coral reef or something?
Probably.
It looks like a bone graveyard.
Alright. Let's just walk past this guy. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. So there's
you're gonna
this...
walk into the giant spiky mouth.
Yeah, this is the Zora Hall. Now, I forget what the side quest is here that I have to do, but I have to do something. Well, I don't actually have to do it right now, but it would definitely help. Like, I would get a heart piece and something else. Like, I don't remember if this is required or not for this temple. I'm not 100% sure. Oh my, Mikau, what's up with the rehearsal? I've been told that rehearsal is about to begin, but the band members are still shut away in their rooms, and Lulu's just hanging out by that lone island out back. What's going on? Kronos says, get the egg. Well, we've actually gotten all the eggs at this point, and we're just about to enter the temple, but I don't remember. Kronos says, or find the stalker. Stalker. Are you checking the stage? I don't know why, but there's something wrong with the lighting. I know why. It's because you haven't shot everything with... Oh. It's...
You haven't like done some quick changes recently.
Oh. There we go.
Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that they're just torches along the front of the stage.
I don't know if these actually activate though. If I... No. Yeah, it's...
I mean, what's that gonna do?
I don't know, but something.
Like, weak ass flame all the way up there. That's gonna do jack diddly.
I don't remember what the side quest is in here or what I'm supposed to do. Although I will say, I want the bunny hood. I'll make this a little less painful. Okay. I will say the aiming in this game stinks.
I will say that the Fire Blast area of effect is giant piles of bullshit.
I will say I agree with you. Hey, there we go. Macau, how do you like it? The lights are
Chrono
perfect.
says like all. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean.
Macau, you're just in time. I want to check the levels on your guitar. Can you play me a note? I guess.
Theoretically.
How's this one? Huh? That's a little too quiet. I guess I'll turn it up a bit. Okay, thanks, Macau. Alright.
It's made of fish bones. Does someone want to clue me in as to how that has adjustable volumes?
Macau, do you need to see Japas? You're gonna have another jam session with him, aren't you? I can't wait. Sure. Yeah, sure, that's exactly... I don't know the song, dude.
Wow.
I want to talk to you. Talk to me. Macau, where have you been? I'm all like, hey, where's Macau? The concert's coming up soon. And now our band team leader has pulled a vanishing act. Evan's all holed up in his room just writing songs. And to top it off, Lulu just stands out back staring at the sea. She doesn't even respond when you talk to her. If you guys think it's just 'cause Lulu's not interested in me, I'd understand. But I'm telling you, it looks like something's wrong. Is there something you're trying to hide from me? I'm not running any inquiry or anything. But look, if we don't start rehearsing real soon, we're not going to be ready for the concert. Oh, boy.
Like all and aim. All aim?
What's up with you? Ah, Macau, what have you been doing this whole time? Even the band leader has been waiting for you for a while. Hurry, go in, go in.
And the band leader is the pianist?
Yeah.
Organist, excuse me.
Macau, how was it? Did you get the eggs back?
What is with that face? Are those eyes or nostrils?
I did get the eggs back, but how do I show him that? I don't
Play him the song?
know. Maybe? Oh, you couldn't do it after all. Have you been to see Lulu out in the back by the ocean? Ever since the pirates stole her eggs, she's just been standing out there gazing at the sea and sighing. Macau, we need those eggs safe so Lulu can get her voice back. We've grown accustomed to life in a peaceful sea. The only one among the Zora tribe who is still able to go to blows with those wild pirates. It is you, with the blood of the Zoran heroes flowing within you. Well, I kind of failed. I'm still keeping Lulu's problem a secret from the other band members. They've all been looking forward to our Carnival of Time concert, and I can't tell them it's canceled because Lulu can't sing, can I? Oh, great. Where do I start with this quest?
I'd say go play song for Lulu, but talk to the others first just in case.
Well, that's how I access the, Shut up, I'm busy right now. Macau, you caught me! Lulu's been looking kind of weird lately. I was worried. It's not like I was spying on her or anything. I'm not some kind of weirdo or some sort of slimy fish or anything. Yeah. I just remembered that I have somewhere to be. What time is it? Yeah, I have to be there, like now. See ya. Chrono says, yep, talk to Lulu.
I love how you're the only one with enough dignity to wear even a kilt.
I know. Everyone else is just strutting their stuff, and it's like, ugh. Lulu's diary. It has been 2 days since I have lost my voice. I don't want Macau to know about it, so I talked to Evan about it. He recommended that I take the eggs to the marine research lab to have them checked. I think I will take them right away. Such a terrible thing has happened today that I don't even know where to begin writing. I heard a sound late last night, and when I opened my eyes, I saw strangers in my room. I tried to fight, but they were able to steal my precious eggs. It seems I lost consciousness after that. Today I told everything to Macau, the one person whom I didn't want to know about it. At first I was too embarrassed and too sad to say anything. And with the words that Macau said at the moment, I felt that all hope had been lost. But please, Macau, I'm begging you, don't do anything rash.
And then he went and did something rash.
Yeah, he died. Alright, well, let's go talk to Lulu, I guess, because
Wait, it's the drummer still.
Right, the drummer.
Probably the octopus room. Where's the clamshell?
And talk to me, dude. Hey, Macau. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, that's right. Evan, your band leader, is looking for you. Didn't I already talk to Evan? Unless you're trying to tell me that you're Evan. Macau, where have you been? Where have you been? I was worried. The concert in town is coming up, but it seems like all the band members are in a funk. I bet you didn't know that, huh? Especially Lulu. I haven't heard her voice in a long time. She's usually in good spirits, too. Ooh, I wonder if this is all related to the ocean turning all weird. Actually, I know a little bit of Lulu's secret. Do you want to hear it? Yeah, sure. There's a rumor that the ocean is getting weird because there's trouble offshore at Great Bay Temple, and they say that when that happens, something bad will befall the Zora descendant who's been protecting the temple. Do you catch my drift? And lately, Lulu has been looking kind of weird. Maybe Lulu's the... Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and use my hook shot to get up to that ledge.
Surprised he didn't say, "Get out of here, you."
Who are you? Get out of here. I am too. Here we go. Can you read Zoran's crypt?
I bet I can now.
Sure can. Macau, my diary. Today, Japas and I had a jam session. He's not good with words, but he writes great riffs. Here's what I played. Today, I had Lulu listen to my sessions with Japas.
That's not much of a jam session. That's more like a jam moment.
It's like da 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 da. All right, see you later. She seemed to like it a lot. Lulu's a pretty great girl, after all. Today, I had another jam session with Japas. Evan was in a bad mood because the two of us are writing songs on our own. Here's what I played.
So just up one.
Yeah, I guess so. Is it a
Well,
real rush? I
whatever the
wonder what it
step
could
is
be.
in this case.
By the way, it seems my lucky color this week is green.
Is that pair of banging tin cymbals supposed to be the drummer?
Yes.
It sounds like one of those little wind-up monkeys. I've already talked to him.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have a jam session. Huh? You wanna have a jam session? Try following the phrase I wrote on your guitar. Whoa, that's nice.
Really? Really? Okay.
No, I didn't get it right. That melody is bogus. No, I didn't want to stop. Meh. Okay.
This is gonna be bad.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I got it, here I go. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit.
Please don't. I don't need to hear this. He's just slapping the strings. Of course, you're flicking
Ba-da-ba-dum.
a corpse of a fish, so...
There's not really much sound in this scene at all.
I don't think there's any sound. I can't hear anything.
Well, they seem to like the no sound. Oh! Let me come listen to the no sound!
Ah, the silence. I love the silence.
It's got a good feel to it. Even Evan should like this. But he's so proud he'd resent the fact that we wrote something on our own. I don't think he'd even let the others try it out. What do you think we should do? I think I'm gonna go play it for him, dude.
What?
Did you, like... Did I kick you in the lip accidentally while I wasn't looking? Bite your tongue and it swelled up? Or did you decide to try to inject yourself with Novocaine?
Well, you see, I even lumped a little bit past there, but I put my tongue in the...
Well, great camera angle we've got, guys.
I know. Really,
How about is it?
Showing us the action here. The brown, the vibration of atomic structure. What? Why did you stop?
How does it go? My goodness.
The camera angles your
All right,
cheek.
so it's
Oh my
I
gosh,
gotta
no.
be able to hear this. No, that's not it.
The camera angles you can achieve, though. I didn't realize it let you do that. First time, yeah, look at this
There we go.
wall.
Were you guys secret? Cherry Cola says hello. Hey, Cherry Cola. Welcome to the stream, dude. Were you guys secretly writing a song behind my back again? Chrono says fails. Yep, your favorite part of Volatile upgrade. Isn't songwriting the job of the band leader? What, you're not happy with my songs?
That is gonna mock him with the next one.
Yeah, he didn't seem to like that very much.
Boo. Excuse me.
Excuse you. I don't know, let's talk to the drummer.
Kronos, at least you know.
Yes, at least we do know.
Why are we doing this again?
I don't know. But there's something. Something at the end of this.
Oh boy, something.
Oh boy!
Our
I
favorite
love
thing,
something.
something. Ooh, how's Lulu? Is she talking to you? Look, it's about Lulu's secret. Nah, not really. Chrono says Lulu. And Cherry Cola says music mechanics have always been annoying to me.
What is he playing? Those look like fish.
Gosh dang it.
Cherry Cola says music mechanics have always been annoying to me in Zelda. Asterisk in
didn't
Zelda.
work. Oh, you know what I probably have to do is I have to play the song for the band leader when I'm not a Zora, so he won't think, hey, this is coming from Macau and whatever his face is with the bass. So let's go try that. I don't know, like I like music in Zelda, but there are sometimes it can be a bit annoying. Like now, for instance.
Wow, the fantastic camera angles you
I
are
know.
achieving in this room.
Gosh dang it.
Next thing you know, you'll need to play
Goodness.
You'll need to play it as the Deku on his horns or the Goron on their drum. Hey, you're actually almost an entire band here, Jeff.
Funny you should say that, because there actually is a thing that I have to do later with all the instruments. Huh? That song. It works. It works. It works! Chrono says, I love the fails. I'm sure you do.
Wait, that's supposed to be headphones?
I guess.
Oh, dear.
I did not
Oh,
realize
dear.
that. I did not realize that.
Oh, dear. I thought that was some, like, his eyes are actually, like, on his upper lip, like...
Yeah, now I see what his face is supposed to look like. And it's, not bad. That's a pretty good song I just made up. Sure, take all the credit for it, dude. You've got a good sense of melody. We'll play my new song at our next show. Take this and thanks. Oh, it was just a piece of heart.
Like, to get his expression on my face, I would have to put my eyeballs in my nostrils and then plane my head back at the bridge of my nose.
Alright. Well, let's go ahead and go talk to Lulu.
His face is so deformed.
It is. It really is. Alright, where's the door? What? It's a genuine question.
I know, but
It's sad that it's a genuine question, but it is a genuine question.
where's
I
the
promise.
door?
Where is it? I go. Not that way. It is not that way. I guess it's up this way. Do 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 do. What's in this door?
Probably Lulu's room.
Chrono says I ate it.
Oh, shipwreck.
Ah,
A
Mikau.
shop.
Welcome.
Oh, because of the likes.
Yeah, just in case I lose my shield.
That'll make you go all the way back to town.
Just like I lost the red tunic in Ocarina of Time.
I did not know that was possible.
I didn't either.
I thought they took shields, not tunics.
Well, I knew they took tunics, but I didn't know that they would just wander off the edge after you. Yeah, that was the most annoying thing. We'll be sure to feature that in our best of compilations when we get around
Don't
to
forget
it.
to pick up the arrow to actually do over room.
Okay, great.
You caught a fairy, look, and now it's just goop, blue goop.
Yeah, you're right.
Fairy turned into blue goop.
Oh, and I guess I'll use the hook shot.
Kronos, I ate it.
Yeah.
It gave me splinters. And I
Ate some metal.
ate some metal.
Oh,
What did he eat?
that doesn't sound healthy. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the song. I forgot how to play it. Got it. Man, I hate playing the instruments with a C-stick. Oh well, it's not that bad, I guess. I can deal with it.
And look,
I'd
and
much
this
prefer...
one has like a normal human face plastered on the Zora bit.
Cherry Cola says, I can edit your best of videos if you like. Oh, I was actually gonna do that myself, but if you wanna make some best of videos of your own, go for it. You have my permission to use our videos.
Kronos, the door. Oh, he ate the door. That's what Kronos was saying.
Oh.
Kronos.
Hey, it's a giant turtle.
Let me guess, it's the temple because this.
No, that's not the temple. He'll take me to the temple.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. It does make a little bit of sense. Kind of. Giant turtle with trees on his shell. Oh, go for it.
I slept quite well.
You jerk, you woke me up.
I just realized this when I opened my eyes. The passing of days is quite quick, isn't it, Lulu? Yes, Lulu, it's nothing to be surprised at. Although my eyes were closed in sleep, I still see everything that occurs in this ocean. It seems Lulu is confused. Regrettably, there is no time for idle conversation. Now then, proud Zora warrior, the open seas of Great Bay have need of your might. Quickly, climb onto my back.
How does he expect us to do that? Unless we have a hook shot, which Zora can't even use anywho.
I know. I kind of wish the different link forms could still use the items, but you know, I guess that would kind of defeat the purpose.
Really?
Like you would never have to be Link again. Well, I mean that's not true. You do need him for a couple parts.
You'd have to switch to him in between things.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're finally getting to the Great Bay Temple. Finally. It took me a while, but we got quite a bit done. So, onward!
Oh shit! There goes creepy lady
And the weirdly
in the
polygonal.
weirdly bobbing will the boat's not.
Well, that was dramatic.
I believe I can fly.
I heard two people screaming. What were the other two?
Spread my wings and touch the sky. They were envisioning these lyrics. Cause it's so perfect for the situation.
Oh,
So it's
jeez.
more like I don't want to fly here.
Chrono says, no!
Scree!
Says Jericho. Alright. Actually, I don't need my ocarina for this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and have the controls mapped the way I want.
Every time you actually say ocarina, all I can think of is you in the Ocarina Cookie episode.
Okay.
We'll just leave it at that. Wow, that turtle's face.
Hello, turtle. He's kind of cute. I like him.
I mean, it's cute if it's a pug and it's about this this high off the ground, you know, this tall. When it's big enough to swallow you whole, that just looks like a...
Oh, I'm a sleepy turtle.
He like falls asleep, just starts snoring and inhales you. Whoa! That's a huge water wheel! Thank you, Tattle. We definitely couldn't see that at all.
Well, I will say she's not as terribly obnoxious as Navi. So, I can't complain all that much. And unlike Navi, she actually has a little bit of an interesting character. Not much of one, but still something. More than Navi ever had, that's for sure.
I forgot you had that. I was gonna say, and the last point I was gonna make is you'd have to become Link so you could use the other masks.
Right, yeah, you're right. Oh,
Because you have a lot more mask powers than almost anything else, I think, item-wise.
that's true.
You have a lot of mask powers, and you can only wear one mask at a time.
Take this!
And like, there probably should be certain lockouts. Like, I don't think the Deku could use the bow and arrow.
Yeah,
His arms are too short.
that's fair. Chrono says, say both fairies' names. Tattletale. Cherry Cola says, fi, fee, fee, fi. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Everybody's least favorite side character.
I don't know why. I love Fee.
She just annoyed me more than anything.
You see,
I mean, to be fair, I look at her from mostly a gameplay perspective.
you don't like the dowsing.
I hate the dowsing. And I hate that she constantly interrupts you
Okay,
with
I'll give you
everything.
the constant.
Literally everything.
She does interrupt a little too much, but I thought she was the coolest character.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I do like the concept of her character and
Like
what she is. I do like that, but I hate.
We had this discussion before how we'd like to see some of the
So now what?
how do you say, longer lived characters and things kind of crop back up again in later Zeldas.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean,
and I was saying I'd like to see Fee come back, because theoretically she's in every Master Sword.
right. Yeah, like I don't mind Fee as the character, but as like the companion,
Yeah.
like
Like,
traditional
and
role of, hey, here's some advice. By the way, you have a 95% chance of doing damage with your sword. That gets on my nerves.
I don't
That
mind the numbers
seriously
and
gets
statistics
on
in
my
her
nerves.
lives. There's just the fact that she's always doing it.
Yes.
Her everything was a little bit. Ugh.
Like, I don't mind the fact that she's like, hey, here's this number. But I hate that it's constant.
That she's always making that. She's very much like Navi in the last one.
Very much like Navi. And everybody hates Navi. Oh, well, alright.
She was annoying, had like no real character. She kind of appears at the beginning, disappears at the end for pretty much no real reason. I mean, but Fee, she's cool. And as a character, she's also talks too much, but and by too much I mean like she interrupts you all the time during the gameplay, which is I think a big down check. But like as a character, I'd love to see her come back. I just would hope that she only talked at important moments. If you can play her, says Kronos, and then Cherry Cola says Skyward Sword is bad because of
Normies.
normies. Nintendo tried way too hard to appeal to casuals.
It's true. That was just a general problem in that generation of Nintendo. I'm gonna be completely honest.
In most recent generations of Nintendo.
Well, with the Wii especially, they were really, really trying for that blue ocean demographic. Like, any casuals who never played a video game before, they really tailored the game to them. Like, I was actually watching this as an example. In Metroid Prime 3, I've been, like, on a Metroid kick lately.
And then Cherry Cola says Skyloft is still awesome. Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I really did like Skyloft. I mean, other than the fact that it felt just a little empty. it felt empty to me. Like, it felt like it could have been so much more.
Yeah, there could have been more people in it, but I didn't think it felt super empty.
Well, Skyloft itself, but I mean, like, just the sky and
Oh, you mean the
transitioning.
whole sky area?
Yes, like,
Okay, well, I
itself,
think that-
taken as its own area, Skyloft is fine. But the sky feels so empty. There's, like, a few islands and everything, but it could have been so much more.
Yeah, except that how many flying islands can you put up there before there's nothing below it because it blocks out all the sun?
Yeah, but surely they could have added more. Like, there was barely anything, which annoyed me.
There were a few places.
A few, but
And then a
nothing
smattering
of
smaller rocks. You
nothing
had
of
anything
huge
else.
interest. Nothing like to say, hey, I'm gonna go explore the sky and see what I can find.
Yes, because you were more. It was more about exploring the land down below where there was actually, say, stuff.
Sure, but you could have had something more interesting, like Hyrule Field, for example, in Twilight Princess. It had a bunch of stuff going for it, like a whole bunch of hidden areas. And, man, these guys are wrecking me.
Yeah, they are.
My goodness.
Thank goodness they're generous with the hearts.
Tell me about it. All right, we have a new comment from
Cherry Cola, Chrono says, I did more story too, and then Cherry Cola, I need to try Metroid Prime. I have it, I just don't want to set up my GameCube or Wii. What were you saying about Metroid Prime 3?
I was saying that there were mechanics in Metroid Prime 3 specifically for that casual audience.
Oh, okay.
Like the aiming and everything. It was an attempt to make it more, I don't know, streamlined, more intuitive and more interesting to a general audience rather than just button presses. And I feel like Skyward Sword tried to do that too. I think
With
Metroid
the
Prime
kind
3
of gimmicky motion control mechanics.
yeah,
can
I
do
think
that.
Metroid Prime 3 did like a good job of it. Like they didn't streamline the formula too much and they didn't like sacrifice too much to make it more accessible to like a casual audience. So like there are good examples and bad examples, I think, of going too far with streamlining the formula. One of them I feel like was New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like they streamed that way too much with a casual audience in mind, especially for like when they incorporated the multiplayer into New Super Mario Bros. U, and they just tried too hard to make it accessible for a broader audience, or casual audience in particular. I don't know, like I appreciate the games that like anybody can play, but I don't appreciate when it feels like a game is specifically made for casuals. I don't know. But I do recommend Metroid Prime. Like, the trilogy is just awesome. Most Metroid games in general are awesome. There's a few that aren't very great, and there's definitely some that haven't aged well. But, as a whole, I think the Metroid series is awesome. Poketrainer says, what's your guys' favorite book? Mine is Claws. I forgot who the author was. My second favorite is probably Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know, Adam, what's your favorite book? I don't really have one. Surprise, surprise. I haven't really read all that many books.
I'm thinking. That's a hard
That's what I
question.
figured.
I read a lot of books. Is that plant going to permanently be on its side now and unusable?
I hope not. The answer is yes. Why does the answer have to be yes? Well, let's try going back in, perhaps? Okay. My gosh.
You're just not destined to get up there, Jeff.
I guess not.
I think you need to go Zelda form and pot shot the bugger.
I'm sorry, did you just say Zelda form? You mean Link form?
Yes, I meant Link form. I meant basic form.
Wow.
I'm tired, Jeff. You getting that memo a little bit?
I guess so, yeah. Zelda form.
Zelda form. I don't know how that
You'd
happened.
have to pull out your Zelda voice.
I don't think anyone wants that.
Oh, Jeff!
It's more dramatic and drawn, I think.
Whatever.
Oh, Jeff!
Yes, there you go. Oh no, 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 new.
Kronos. Okay, triggered.
I'm pretty triggered, but
Oh,
you know
yes.
what? I think it's well warranted.
It wasn't intentional. I know.
I
the
know it
difference.
wasn't. I know it
Just
wasn't
my-
intentional, but jeez, man.
I don't know what happened. It was because we've been talking about Legend of Zelda this and Legend of Zelda that.
We've really been talking Metroid this, Metroid that.
Oh, before that we were talking about
Oh, that-
Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess, the other differences.
Cherry Cola has a fairly long comment.
Cherry Cola, imagine Skyward Sword, but it took place over a map like in Breath of the Wild, and it would open up more as you made progress. The catch is that you could explore the entire world, but you're very nearsighted. I'm assuming that to be sighted. Due to fog.
Hmm. If you could oh. Poke Trainer asks, are you guys gonna play the Spyro Reignited trilogy when it comes out?
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm hoping that it comes out on the Switch, because I mean, if it doesn't, I'll get it on the PS4. It's no big deal. But if it comes out on the Switch, that's the version I'm getting. We'll see.
It'll
Like,
probably be Henry playing it.
well, I mean, when it comes out, he'll be probably still working at.
Yeah, but not for long after that. That'll be right. Isn't it supposed to
That
be like in
that's in
September?
September, yeah.
And that's the end. It ends at the end of September.
Oh, okay. Anywho, yeah, we'll definitely be playing it.
Yes, one way or the other.
Whether it be a live stream series or a Let's Play series or what, we'll leave that up to you guys.
Well,
Mostly.
yeah. We'll leave it up to where our lives are at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that's September. It's still ways
That's-
off.
We
We don't really know.
we can't really plan much more than a month or two ahead these days.
Yeah.
Besides big things.
Well, like, for example, Adam's looking for a job, and, well, we're not sure where he's going to end up. Hopefully, he'll still be here in our general area, but
who
we
knows?
don't know. We do not know.
I kind of the problem with that is that Skyward Sword setting is a little contrived because like then you could just land anywhere once it was opened up.
Okay. Gonna be this fight.
How hard would it be to get to anywhere? Just fly over to it.
Whew.
The cloud cover was intentional to like force you. The only couple places you could go down.
There's gonna be a fight here. Hi.
I would say that looks like a fight.
I would too.
Kill yourself, Dad.
How dare you say that? You'll be banned from League of Legends for 3 weeks.
That's about how long it's gonna be before I play again, more than likely. So
That's been at least how long since I've last played.
I know. I know. I saw.
I'm sorry,
I
what?
bet when I say they
Oh, so they... Okay. Shut up. Just no. Yes. I don't like that idea.
No, it sucks. I hate that they did it. I mean, they were pretty bad as assassins, and people who played them did not like them as they are now. But I do not like the fact that I don't.
We have some more comments, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. Poke Trainer says sweet, and then Chrono says nope, I'm out. And then Cherry Cola, I showed my teacher the Spyro Reignited trilogy, who made the entire class watch it.
Nice.
Oh, jeepers.
Your teacher sounds awesome.
Must be from our generation.
Oh, one of my professors at RIT actually was a Switch fan, and he was like, for our class, it was like a class of 5. Oh, let's try this.
Wow, that was effective. This is a long fight.
And he got the Switch at the same time as me. And I recently went in and had like a meeting with him. And at
Why
the
did
end,
you have a meeting with him?
he's my co-op advisor.
Oh, okay.
And after the meeting, after we talked about all the important stuff, he's like, by the way, how's everything going with your Switch? And so that was cool. He asked me if there were any games I was looking forward to.
Cherry Cola says he's like 25. Yeah, well, I'm 24. Jeff's almost 24.
Oh, I feel so old.
I know, I do too.
But yeah, I told him like I'm looking forward to Metroid Prime 4 and the Mega Man X collection and Spyro collection. And he said that he's like, cool. I've been playing Doom and I'm looking forward to Wolfenstein 2, and so that was pretty cool. Like just the fact that I could have a conversation with my professor like that. I love that.
Shared interests.
Yeah.
Isn't the objective just shoot the eye anyway?
I know it is, but I can't like unz targets. So like I'm locked on one of these things.
So you have to kill them all before you can get the dang eye. Is that what I'm hearing?
It's either that or like I kill the one that I'm Z targeting. So then I can just go to free aim. Although then I have this problem. I'll kill these guys. This is going well.
This is gonna take a while.
There we go. Okay. I need any more arrows. I don't have more arrows. Come on. Open up.
Say hello.
Really?
There it is.
My gosh. Whoa. My gosh, I'm getting destroyed here. What's the best way of going about this? Just like that.
Oh, good. The beeping started.
Oh. Chrono says, I'm 16. Cherry Cola says, I'm a 13-year-old baby boy. This game would have been easier if you just give Zelda a gun. Call of Duty Life.
I think
Or
it's
Call
for
of Duty
life.
for Life. Oh dear.
I don't know. With the aiming controls we have, it may not have been.
Zelda's like, back off!
Zelda's like back off. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, if they just give Zelda a gun.
Oh, Zelda's not even in this game.
I know.
I don't know how that would help at all.
My goodness. My goodness. The beeping. Oh, here we go.
There's gotta be health here.
Okay, I saw hearts.
There we go.
So much better. Ah. You hear that, Adam? It's the serene sound of no beeping. Hey Tyler, did you make a decision yet on where you want to eat after this? Have you thought about it at all?
Okay, in that case, we probably need to call it in here soon.
Yeah, they close at 11.
10:30.
10:30? Okay,
I
yeah.
believe- It's 11 on like Friday and Saturday.
Oh, okay. What did I get from that?
I don't know, but the menu's right on the fridge.
No, I mean from that boss that I just fought.
I don't think you got anything. You gotta go through. You got to go into that room.
I must have gotten something. I think it was the compass. Was it?
Oh, you did open a chest.
Oh, it was the ice arrows.
Cherry Cola, I was making fun of those who think Link is Zelda.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can definitely see that now. This would be so much easier if they just gave Zelda a gun. He would kick so much butt because it'd be like Call of Duty. Like that kind of thing.
Probably, yes.
That's the distinction.
I was going to say it would do nothing for this, but I think it would do great things for Twilight Princess.
It's like,
Yeah, it's your choice now, princess. Live or you die.
then Twilight Princess would have never happened, and we would have never had your second favorite and my third favorite Zelda game.
It would have been tragic. Hello?
Speaking of that, Call of Duty 4 was recently announced, I guess. Or Call of Duty Black Ops 4, excuse me.
Cherry Cola says yeah.
And apparently they're taking out the campaign mode.
What?
Yeah.
I can't wait for that no punctuation because I get to see that one being bitched about again.
Yippers. Oh, yippers.
Excuse me. So where does it go? Oh, okay, down here. Excuse me. Jeepers. Why am I so burpy right now? Oh my goodness. Well, where do I go from here? Here maybe? I do not like this temple, dude. So I went in there already. I need to switch the water direction so I can go in there. Is there anything I can do in here?
Well, I think so because now that line's on. Follow the glowing red line.
Okay.
Yellow brick road is the original, but glowing red line almost fits if you
Follow the glowing red line.
follow the yellow road.
Oh my goodness.
Glowing red line. Yeah, that works too. Follow the glowing red line.
There you go.
Now you never see a bunch of short people down here. I love the glowing
Or like
red line.
me, yeah.
I love the glowing red line. No, shorter than you.
Wow, I can't imagine anyone like that.
You. By the way, you are like average height.
I am 2 inches shorter than average height.
No, I think you're.
No,
like,
average height is 5'10" for an American male.
Yes.
I am 5'8". That is 2 inches shorter.
Which is still within a standard deviation because the standard deviation is almost 3 for an American male.
Still shorter than average.
No, you would be considered average. You're within one standard deviation of the mean.
Yeah, all this mathy stuff.
We're engineers, Jeff.
I know.
You don't get to call it mathy stuff.
Okay.
At least call it statistics. Jeepers creepers.
Fine, statistics. Whatever.
Kronos, you people short. I'm 6'2".
Yeah, Adam's 6'2". Like, I'm shorter than most of my friends, and I've kind of just...
I am over one standard deviation away from the mean upward, so I would be considered tall, I suppose.
Lucky.
And the fact that I hit my head on everything kind of clues me into that. Like, I go downstairs like this. And no, I'm not hailing Hitler and making sure to put a bump on my forehead.
I love how you have to call that out. No, I'm not hailing Hitler. Don't worry.
No, this is just me protecting my forehead from another bump.
Oh my gosh.
Cannot take any more at this point. You people short. Cherry Cola, oof, I'm taller than you, and I'm 13.
Yeah,
Kronos, okay.
I deal with that a lot.
Really? Only 13 taller than him? Early growth spurt.
Not like it's that unusual thing. Did I missed something in here?
How do you know?
Didn't... No, never mind, I didn't. Okay.
Like, what gave you that feeling?
Hiya! Oh. I'm supposed to let him live?
Really?
Yeah, so I can freeze him. Rona says, well, I'm 5'6". Well, you will soon eclipse my height, which is not saying too much, but there you go.
Cherry Cola says I'm 5'9".
Oof. Come here, dude. Come here. Right.
I think you're just letting him kill you. I think that'd be more amusing at this point.
Hiya! Come here, yo. Those are live bombos.
I know, but
Or bomb chews,
the
rather.
fact that you could reflect it with your shield.
Yeah. He's
Not
just like,
taking
hey. Ran face first into my shield. What do we have here? Magics.
Oh, you needed it.
I did. Yeah, I was down to half of my magic bar.
Well, when I say you need... It wasn't a critical need, it was just you'd used a lot of it.
I most certainly had. Alright,
Where is this crapshoot going?
down hither.
The worst part is used that correctly.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Okay, now we go in here. Or
Have you
something.
ever played Ty the Tasmanian Tiger?
I've seen your brother play it.
You really should.
Do you think I would enjoy it?
I think you would.
Is it because of this mechanic here with the boomerangs?
No, it's a 3D platformer from that era.
Yeah. It's on Steam. I could
They
get
just
it.
re-released it on Steam. Yeah, Hen was so hyped about it. I think he got it and played it like immediately.
Oh, really? Okay. Ooh.
Or did I give it to him? I don't remember. He played it on Steam. I'm almost absolutely sure. It's really good.
I'd have to look into it.
Wonder if we could do it for the stream.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I would probably have to do it in a windowed application, but
You'd flip shit about the second boss. That much I know. Pretty sure it's the second boss.
I'd have to look into it more. Like, I don't know, especially with our
Yeah,
recent
it's the second boss.
debacles with stupid.
Well, it wouldn't be an emulator then. Well,
Yeah.
well,
But oh my goodness! All right. It's gonna be one of these things.
we already fought one of these guys, did we not?
We did.
And his bloblets are immortal if memory serves. Wasn't he riding a turtle last time we fought him?
It was. Oh gosh.
I thought I remember him doing that, but that might have been last time we played through. That and it's such a ubiquitous such a ubiquitous boss. It's like moss on trees, rocks and crap.
Jeez, that animation took way too long, but it got the point across.
Don't get blobbed on. Generally a good idea. Oh, you can freeze the whole thing. Oh, you still can't kill the little shits though.
You know what? Now I can catch up with him. Cherry Cola asks, what are you guys' favorite games? My favorite game is Super Mario 64, which I have played to death on this channel.
Yes. If we go by hours played, I'd have to give it to Crusaders King 2.
Are you sure that beats out League of Legends for hours played?
No, it definitely does not. The League isn't my favorite game.
I would be concerned if it was. That attack animation takes so long. Oh, he throws these things at me, does he? Got him.
Bye-bye.
I'd have to say, like, I play League. I know I've played like 1,500 hours or something ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Wait, is there like an actual hour counter or?
No, but they gave when they switched over to Blue Essence, they gave out and the new rune system, they gave out like icon achievements, and in the break parts like 500, 1,500, and 2,500, and I think I didn't get the 2,500, I got 1,501. So
Jeez.
so it's somewhere between that and 15. So it's probably like 2,000 hours, something stupid like that.
But there you go. There's our favorite games.
But I think Crusader Kings 2, but I have a real soft spot for the Total Wars, and I haven't played Warhammer 2 yet, much to my dismay, but I just haven't had the money or the time.
I wonder.
So that might eclipse Crusader Kings 2 if it's as well executed as they've been saying. Love the Total Wars, but I also love Crusader Kings 2. Those would probably be my favorite games. Yeah,
I don't think I can kill those guys with this.
I'll just leave it at that. Back to favorite books. Can I give you my favorite series? Because it's like 7 books long. But Off Armageddon Reef by David Weber is my favorite series, because I remember someone asked. I was thinking for quite a while. For a long time, it would have been. It was a while ago. I know. I apologize. We got distracted by other things. But it was.
Why?
For a long time, it would have been Dragonflight by Anne McCaffrey, which I read, like I said, almost 20 times. So that's still way up there on my favorite books of all time. But David Weber has eclipsed that, and I've reread that. I've reread the Off Armageddon Reef series many times. Why did you jump back up there?
So I could kill the bomb Jew. I think.
Why did you need to kill the bomb Jew?
Have I already killed everything in this room?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Do you mean everything all at once?
Yeah. Like, I mean, have I killed everything in this room and had there, like, be a fairy appear? I want to make sure I don't miss anything.
That I'm not as sure of, because I don't remember if you cleared everything.
Because I'm pretty sure I didn't clear out those monster hand things. That were in the rapidly flowing water. But... okay, so that didn't actually do anything for me.
Would the fairy appear? Would it appear when you're up? But was it up there?
Did the fairy appear up there? No, like I would have heard a sound.
Oh, okay.
I just hope we don't get to the end and be like, oh, there's 14. There's one fairy left that you haven't gotten yet. All right. So we follow this thing. Oh dear.
You go through there.
Okay.
You need to get to the surface of the whirlpool.
Yes. We have a fairly long comment by Cherry Cola.
Oh yeah. Cherry Cola says Mario Party and Fortnite are essentially the same game, mostly luck-based. Dropped on a map. Choose your route. Items help you get ahead of other players. Epic Games copied Nintendo. Lol. I think you're talking about Battle Royale, but Fortnite, the actual game, like the PvE part, it is not that at all, and absolutely amazing, by the way. I love that.
I don't, but, you know, it's just not my kind of game.
You don't play first-person shooters barely at all.
It's a third person.
You don't play shooters.
Yep.
The most you shoot is a bow and arrow.
It's fair.
Not to sound derogatory on that, but it's true. I happen to really like Fortnite, mostly because the building mechanics has nothing to do with the shooters. I'm terrible with those.
See, that's why I didn't.
Toby streams, what's Fortnite? I feel so old by not knowing. Oh, Fortnite, have you heard about PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds? It's basically Battle Royale with 40 players.
Is it only 40?
Well, it's 100 players. The one was... What am I thinking about? There's something that was like 40, but it's like it's 100 players in PUBG. But
Well, why don't you describe the base game of Fortnite?
well, the base game is PUBG. Or do you mean the
Of Fortnite.
the PvE mode?
Yeah, PvE mode.
Oh,
The original mode.
PUBG is the one where you basically drop 100 players on the map. You have to find guns, and then whoever is last man standing wins.
third-person shooter style.
Yeah.
Fortnite has a mode called Battle Royale that is essentially that, but done in Fortnite. PvE Fortnite is like a combination of third-person shooter, kind of base building / tower defense thing going on here, where there's a whole bunch of different missions, but in essence, you build a base to defend a certain point. You have traps and other things you can craft and such, and you basically build this giant base and defend against waves of these monsters. Husks, as they call them. And, excuse me. You defend against, and that's it. And then they took the graphics and some of the building mechanics from that and turned it into a battle royale mode. How many battle royale games do you think will be announced at E3? 3, 4, 8,482,666?
It's gonna be probably quite a few.
I'm assuming quite a few, yeah.
I
Toby
mean,
streams.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4 already has a confirmed battle royale mode, so.
Toby Stream says, "Damn, sounds like Age of Empires on steroids." Yeah, but it's all played as a third-person shooter. So it's you and up to 3 other people. So it's 4 people trying to defend a something you build, and you don't build like a tower. You build like the walls, the floor, ceiling panels. Like you build in this giant. You build like the structure from pieces, and then you can put traps where you want, and then you try and defend it.
Guys,
It's really fun. I'm very, very fond of it. Normally the missions take like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It can be as few as
what am I supposed to do here?
I mean, you can do certain missions in 20, or certain missions you have 20 minutes to do. So it can, but if you run the whole time, I think it's like an hour, something like that. Like you have like an hour to do the missions, something more than that, and then you have to be pulled out. You do have permanent your storm-based shield generators, but you have to expand them. They have to be turned off, so they get assaulted by waves. You have to build these huge fortifications around them, and then defend them in huge siege scenarios, and then they expand, and then you get to do it every so often. And that's tied into mostly the main gameplay. Main storyline is tied into. I mean, that's one of the key progression points is expanding that storm shield. But there's a bunch of submissions you have to do in the area around each one. It's complicated to explain, but Toby Stream sounds so cool. You need a powerful console to play with 99 more players.
It's actually on pretty much all platforms at this point.
PUBG and Fortnite are on a lot of stuff now.
I mean,
I don't know
not
about
Nintendo, but well, Fortnite just recently went to mobile, actually.
It did?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like iOS and Android mobile, which is nuts.
I don't know about
It-
PUBG,
It
but
makes yeah, no, PUBG is just a mess.
Yeah,
on
it's-
Xbox One X, it can't uphold 30 frames per second. So, if that tells you anything about it.
yeah, PUBG is very poorly made, in my brutal opinion here.
And that's purely from like how the game runs standpoint.
Yeah, I'm talking about a technical standpoint, like a technical and art standpoint more than gameplay. Like everything looks like very basic, like you just ripped it off from like the, I don't know, third-person shooter starter kit somewhere.
It's like an asset flip.
Yeah, and
There's something in here.
and it's buggy. It crashes so much. And it doesn't. And like Jeff said, it doesn't hold FPS for love or money. Sounds so cool. Cherry Cola, PUBG's also on mobile now as well. Oh,
PUBG
okay.
is?
Really? That's impressive.
Huh, I wonder how they pulled that off. Did they make them stick figures?
Toby says Nintendo lol. Anyway, Fortnite, what they did is they saw PUBG become really popular, and so they created a free-to-play battle royale mode, and they just took all the assets that they had made
and this is Epic Games, people that make Gears of War, or the same studio. The same studio created Gears of War. This is Epic Games that made it, and they had this beautiful.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yes, it's the same company. After the last Gears of War, the studio decided to do something more different, and they made Fortnite. And so they built all. It's a little more. It's more cartoony. It's a cartoony. They built all these cartoony assets, and they of course work on the engine they created. And everything. And so they had this very completed game. It only went into open beta middle of last year. And by a few months later, after PUBG and everything, they made their battle royale mode basically by because it was already a third-person shooter designed to be on a huge scale. Except it was designed to be a huge map, and you have to build defenses. In some cases, multiple points of defense you need to move between. And that was close. And they created their own battle royale mode, and it's less buggy. It looks better. It's a much more cohesive feeling because everything was created for the other game first. And so Cherry Cola says, yeah, it looks like crap, and it was made by some random Chinese company. Yeah, that's
about right.
That's PUBG.
PUBG for you. I honestly don't get what the big deal is about PUBG. I mean, I get that it's an interesting concept, but
yeah, and I really think that Fortnite, and I guess the opinion is, the general opinion is there too, that Fortnite basically took that and did better with it, just basically because they had all these other assets already made up, and it works really well. But I don't play Battle Royale. I played it once and was like, then went back to playing the PvE mode of Fortnite, which I absolutely love.
nuts.
What are you nutsing?
There's something up there, dude.
Oh. Yeah. So that's Fortnite. And played as a PvE, it's kind of like and you see how I play. I'm bad with third-person shooters, first-person, anything like that, anything like this even. My ability to my quick twitch reflexes, whatever you want to call them, are crap. I'm a master at hitting the wrong button at the wrong time. And I guess I'm not super terrible. My ability to I also tunnel vision too much in those style of games sometimes. But I play normally as the constructor, and then I build these massive elaborate bases with ridiculous numbers of traps and let my kind of fixed defenses try and do more of the work.
What the heck? Dude, I don't know what I'm doing.
Let my fixed defenses try and do more of the work for me, and my fixed defenses and the other players. Usually my brother plays something that's a ton of DPS, and he does most of the combat, and I do more of the building. Not that I can't play the combat, I'm just not as good at it as most other people. Plus, the type of guns I drift towards don't seem to be the best for damage output.
Is it long range and
yeah,
sniper?
I use a lot of snipers. I like to be.
That's what I figured.
And to stop hordes of people from swarming you, sniping is not the way to go.
No.
And frankly, even then, I'm not a great sniper, but I'm getting better. But yeah.
There we go. That's what I needed.
And the problem is the sniping is not over huge distances either. The only reason you use
Dude, we've only got 7 fairies.
there's a damage drop. Weapons have a built-in range in the PvE mode, and if you hit something behind that range, that's great. But the damage curves off. It does less and less damage after a certain range. So you need snipers to clear the kind of far stuff, and that's what I mostly do. And I usually act as the guy up in the tower supporting all the different sides of the fort if it's multi-tax. And not that I have a shotgun and assault rifle, but and I'm decent with the shotgun, but I don't know. I haven't quite figured out how to be a super strong combatant in the game, but I usually have really high utility and construction scores.
Screw this temple, dude.
So,
all right.
but then I don't play it super hardcore either.
Alright, Adam, I need your brain power here for a second.
I have not been paying attention. So,
Alright, so I want to reverse the water flow.
if we actually want the check plans, we got the order now.
Tyler.
I thought he was going to go look at the menu, but he just went over and played Lee, I guess.
Man.
Tell me, pretzels or liquid anime?
Eh?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to answer that question because I think I'm missing a lot of context. If you mean pretzels, the snack, I'm rather fond of them.
So I need your brain power here for a sec.
Okay.
I need to get over to that platform.
Okay.
There's this pillar of water, but I can't quite reach it. Actually, hang on. I might try something here. Nope, never mind. I need to get over there, but I don't quite know how to get it.
If you put like a piece of ice right next to it, can you jump up?
No.
Okay. Look up. Like above that pillar of water?
Above the pillar of water?
Yeah. Like directly up on the ceiling?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's why I'm here to help you, Jeff.
Thank you very much. I probably should have realized that myself, but whatever. Let's grab this. Cherry Cola says it's a reference. I guess you didn't get it. Oops.
No, sorry.
We're a couple of old farts. We don't get all the new references and stuff.
So this was to stop the water wheel?
Stops the water wheel, but also it will allow me to reverse the direction of the water flow for the rest of the temple so I can access the other rooms.
Oh, by reversing the direction of the water wheel?
Yes.
This is one of the dumbest ways ever to do a water wheel. You usually want the water dropping on it, not being pushed up from below. You're wasting a ton of energy.
Yes. Absolutely yes. But whatever. Hey Tyler. You make a decision as far as the food yet? Okay.
Well, then we have to order like right now, Ty.
Yeah. For me, just a small order of pork lo mein would be good. Jeez, dude. No, just the small order of pork lo mein. Yeah, I'm sure. The small order I think should be like $5. Yeah. Chrono says, hey, you guys remember the transformation mask music videos for this game? Can't say that I do. Cherry Cola says, yeah, I'll take some food as well. I'll take the special. Chrono says, same. I don't know, I'm not feeling too creative with my choice of food for Chinese, but pork lo mein for me is, what the heck? It's a safe bet. It usually comes with veggies too, so. And the small order is plenty big enough. Honestly, it'll probably give more food than Taco Bell. We usually... The chalupa box is quite a bit, but Chinese, they like have this dish that's crammed with lo mein noodles and... Yeah, stuff. Alright. Sorry about talking about food, guys. At this point in the evening, we usually finish up the stream in like half an hour or so. From now, I should specify. We're usually finished with the live stream by 10:30, and by then, we're pretty darn hungry. So we're like, hey, we're gonna go get food after this. And normally, myself and Tyler, our friend who's not usually part of the streams, he usually goes with me to Taco Bell afterwards, but we decided we'd do something a little different tonight. Originally, we were gonna get a Papa John's takeout, but unfortunately it seems that all the Papa John's in our area have unexpectedly closed, and I don't exactly get why, but it's a thing that happened. Anyway, oh jeez. Krona says, come down to Vandergrift and get some famous Vanderburger. Oh jeez. Really anything food related sounds good to me right now. Because I'm pretty hungry. Even though I ate right before the stream. Cherry Cola says, Taco Bell is pretty good. Can you pick me up some of that as well? Dude, I would totally go to Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. And even though I probably shouldn't, Taco Bell's pretty gross. Well, it's not gross, it's just the food is not nutritious at all. And honestly, it's probably 30% meat, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't care. It's yummy to me. Yummy, yummy. Krona says, food poisoning. This is a 3/4 pound burger. Or a 3/4 pound burger. There's a restaurant nearby here that actually does a challenge if you can eat a pound burger. And that's a pound of hamburger meat, mind you, not all the trimmings and stuff. Then you'll be put on the Wall of Fame and I think get like a free milkshake or something. I wonder if I could do it. Cherry Cola says, well, I gotta go. Have fun. Just send me my food through Discord. No promises. I might eat it before it makes the transmission through Discord. Alright, where am I supposed to be going? What am I supposed to be doing? Why am I just doing things here? And where are the rest of the fairies? Oh, goodness gracious me. Guys, this temple kind of kills me. And I kind of hate it for that. Like, this is definitely my least favorite temple. Not a competition. Okay, great. Alright, probably not, but we'll try. Guys, I hate this temple. I really do. This is definitely my least favorite. It's not... I don't know if it's as bad as the... oh no. As the water temple in Ocarina of Time, but it's certainly not fun. Oh. Oh, dear goodness gracious me. Ugh. This isn't fun. This is not fun. I'm not enjoying this. All right, let's try not to fall and be a pleb this time. Okay. So far so good. Oh my. Actually. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing hard here, guys. Like, normally we're, Anyway, normally I try to be, as engaged with the audience as possible here, but for this temple, I just want to be done with it, and, oh my goodness. And I don't know, I need to focus and make sure that I'm able to finish it. Poker Trainer says, I put a nice message in Discord. You should check it out after the stream. Alright. I'm sorry, is that all this? Yeah. Oh dear goodness! How do I get that chest? So how do I get to this chest here? There's gotta be a way to get to it. Can I hookshot to it? Maybe. I don't... Not from here. Guys, I'm getting annoyed with this. Alright.
Then you'd have to pay for it.
Oh, nice. Sweet. You ordered $15 worth of stuff?
He wanted a large sweet and sour chicken and vegetable fried rice. He gave you the menu at the prices.
Honestly, that'll probably last you the next, like, 3 days.
I know, that's so much food. You don't understand just how much their large is.
No.
Not now.
Whatever. We've talked far too much about food already.
I know. You've talked way too much. If you want to put the whole order would be like it's like 34, I think, or something. Is what she said. If you want to put that on your card, otherwise I'll put it on mine and you guys can take it back. Okay. I don't have cash right now is the big thing. Either. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Welcome to We Talk About Food Upgrade, where we're figuring out what we want to eat for dinner.
Do you know where it is?
We hope that you are...
Mount Hope Plaza.
We hope that you are
Address is on the
entertained.
menu.
What do I do here? Oh, you know what it is? Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Poketran, did you read anything?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just checking. Chronos says lol. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It closes at 10:30, so we have to order.
See, like I said originally, we wanted to order some Papa John's. Unfortunately, all of the Papa John's area restaurants in our area have
They
unexpectedly
were all
closed.
the same. The franchise was owned all by the same owner.
Yeah, and they've gone under for whatever reason.
Well, he said he closed them because they weren't making money, basically.
Sucks, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
The main company said that they were looking for someone else to take over the area. I mean, I can't imagine, like...
either way, it's saddening. Alright. And we had Papa John's coupons, too. That's what really gets me.
They haven't expired yet, so...
No, they haven't, and it's sad because we could have used those coupons and saved, like, a little money. Oh my goodness, I suck so bad.
Chronos says, I thought we talked about we talked about this. It was the Volatile upgrade show where Chronos and others discuss about games.
Yep. But it's also where we talk about the food that we want to eat. Which is all of it, says Tyler. The only problem is, like, all of the food could be expensive.
Yep. Yep, new name, says Chronos.
New name, welcome back to Volatile Talk About Food. It's a different show, don't worry about it. Man,
I'm running out of magic.
well, no, that's not a big concern. I don't care about that.
You have magic and arrows, so I don't see what the big issue is here.
I don't like this room. I don't like this temple. Chronos says, the Volatile Upgrade Show, where Chronos and others discuss about games and food they want.
Yeah,
There you go. That's more like it. That's more my speed.
What? What's the there it is?
What Chronos was talking about.
Oh, okay. I thought he was trying to find the address.
Well, that...
Do you remember where the
Oh,
Papa
well.
John's was? It's just up the road on the other side.
Good luck, my wayward friend.
It's Fortune Chinese.
Carry
There's like 1,000
onward, wayward
restaurants in
son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
There we go.
Lol, that fail is the best one yet, says Kronos.
The one where I grabbed the bomb chew, yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, like if he was talking about our singing, then I'd be a little bit sad.
I'd be a little offended, yeah. Kronos, peace when you are pun.
There'll be peace when you are pun.
Like the, you didn't hit jack shit, motherfucker. Boop boop.
Yeah.
Sound.
Burp, burp. No, the sound was...
I do have to say, why do you have to do this particularly?
What do you mean, why do I have to do this?
Like, can't you just, once that's flowing, can't you just walk up the ramp it makes?
No, you can't. You can't climb onto that platform once the water's flowing over it.
She said 15 minutes after the call, and that was over 5 minutes ago, so.
I did go the right way, right? Ah, yes, yeah. Okay, got it.
It was a, let's see, I hung up the call 8 minutes ago, Tyler. So you have 7 minutes, which is about right to get there. It might take a little less than that, but.
Alright, where's this going now? Where's this going now? I don't know what is happening now.
Meow,
Meow.
meow.
Meow. What the heck? I was just here. There's a chest in this room. Where's this chest?
Deep underwater?
Is it in this room? Yeah, but...
See, this water wheel makes more sense.
Son of a gun.
That's the scream it makes.
I am more than a little miffed right now.
The fact that you missed that jump, or... Oh god, it for the next cycle. There's, that's... Sounds like you're drowning. It should be, this should be the same cycle.
Or not.
That should be coming back over right now.
I hate this temple. I really hate it.
You should just stop trying to jump and just ride the platform till it's sanked.
Well, that was kind of a cool maneuver.
It was a very cool maneuver. Pointless, but cool. Yeah, you can take mine.
There.
If you take my car, I'll hurt you though.
Those are mine,
Those
but
are Jeff's.
those are mine, but you can take them. It's fine. Yeah.
We put the keys to the apartment and the keys to the car in the same thing. Because we can't, if we leave here without the keys to the apartment, we're in deep doo-doo. Well, not
So-
deep doo-doo, but...
Man, I hate this. This sucks.
I thought you liked platform.
I'm not having any of it.
Oh, that was the sync. That was the time, too.
Dang it. Now I gotta wait like 2 cycles.
Oh,
Oh, this is unbearable. I hate this temple.
oh, it's not unbearable.
It pretty much is. Ah, there it is.
Now, don't miss this jump.
Not a jump I have to make here, I don't think.
Ooh. That's going to be a little trickier than I... Okay. Look at those invisible walls. Those immaterial walls, though.
Man,
I wonder if we're going to run out of time.
I was just gonna say that. Like, that's a very real concern right now. No lie, I'm very concerned about this.
I was going to say, is this not the afternoon of the final day?
Well, there goes my Wiimote. Alright, whatever.
I just suicided.
Just like I'm about to.
Kronos, yep. I is the only one, Kronos. Now the world is gone and I'm just one. Is that a pun of something that I'm missing? Or,
I think it's in reference to the fact that he's the only one commenting, but
yeah, there's technically 3 people on the stream right now watching, but no one else is saying anything.
okay. I missed something in this room coming up. I don't think so, but I could have. Where's this going? It's going into that room.
This room looks completed.
Yeah, I did this room.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not gonna complain about it.
I think you were using the super slash, were you not?
Yes.
Oh, you're damaged. You shouldn't be able to do it.
No, that's Twilight Princess rules.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Zelda, Link, doing stuff, brain,
Okay.
too many.
Alright.
Know the Metallica music video. 1. I guess,
Yeah, I don't know that.
yeah, no. Is that fast-moving water, or...
No, stop it! You stop
Is that
it.
the wrong room?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's alright.
Oh, you're back here again? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I know, it sucks!
Oh, no, you went back here. It had to be this room.
Dude, I hate this temple.
Kronos, okay, search it up.
At some point.
We need to... Tyler's gonna have eaten all of his food by the time we get this done at this rate.
Amen to that. Tyler will have eaten all of his food and played another league match by the time we're done with this. Because honestly, the way things are looking right now, it looks like we'll have to...
You realize he's gonna have to stop and play several league matches to eat all his food.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I am not having a good time.
I put the music out for 2 seconds. You have to change the damn arrow.
No!
I know you're not amused, but I am.
In the 3DS version, you can have two different versions of the bow equipped with your buttons at any given point. So you can have like regular arrows and ice arrows, or probably
Or fire and ice for this section.
Probably. I haven't got both of those yet to test that, but I'd assume so. Oh, all right. All right. Let's not botch this up this time, Jeff. At least I hope.
Is this the room?
This one's the one I'm going for. This looks new.
Why are all the water temples like giant stacked spiraling circles?
I don't know. I do know that I don't like it. But other than that, I don't know.
Did you get that fairy?
No. It's fine. We got it.
Just. Oh, you can't put the. Oh.
Those are probably lyrics.
I would say so. Is it? Cut this life off from me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me now. This world is
Jeez.
gone. I'm just one. Oh, God, help me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, help me. Wow. Kronos, yay. That's not a yay set of lyrics. What's the buzz?
I got a text from Sky.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to read it a bit later.
You didn't read it? You took you were staring at
I
it.
started to read it, but it was a very long text. I will read it later. Come hither, fairy. It's my 12th one.
You still need 3 more.
There's one in here. Of that I'm certain. 12 hours remain. I don't know. I legit don't know if I can finish this temple in time. Are you serious?
Pretty serious to me.
I'm losing my mind, dude.
How close to the end of the day do you have to? Can you end this and still get it done?
I still have the full 12 hours, I think. But
Oh, now it's a moving target.
got it.
Luckily, you're a very accurate archer. Boomeranger.
Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh,
you- oh,
my
you're goshing.
gosh. This is the boss room.
So?
I don't know where the other 2 fairies are.
Oh.
So, you know, we're just gonna go for it. Or not. Or not, Link.
Well, look down here. Maybe there's a fairy. Oh, this is underneath where you got the fairy already.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Oh my. Oh no.
Where else could there be a fairy?
I don't know.
We scoped those rooms pretty hard.
We did. Alright, you know what? After we beat the boss,
We'll come back.
we will come back.
Kronos says that's some of it. It's about a guy who came back from war practically dead, but he can't see, walk, breathe, and move. Body parts are moved and wishes for death.
Jeez, that's pretty heavy.
That's pretty dark, yeah.
Alright, I also don't like this boss.
Just add it to the list of things you don't like about
Add
this
it
temple.
to everything in this list. Or in the list that I don't like about this temple. There is nothing that I like about this temple, aside from the fact that you get the ice arrows here. I do like the ice arrows, but it's not...
It's depressing, says Kronos.
I'd say, geez, dude. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is beat the boss. And then look up a list of where the fairies are, because I don't have
Fishy,
time.
fishy, says Kronos.
I don't have time in the rest of this day to screw around and look for them on my own. So I'm gonna look up a list of where they would be. Actually, Adam, if you want to look that up for me, that would be great.
What do you mean to look up?
The fairy locations. Jeez.
This reminds me a lot of the second boss in the Tasmanian Tiger.
This?
Because you are using the boomerangs, that's what it is.
Alright.
I said you'd hate the second boss because it's this giant shark-ish mabobber thing.
To be honest, I didn't know if you meant like I would go crazy because I would love it so much, or if I would go crazy because I would hate it so much.
The second boss?
Yeah.
Second boss, I think you'll go crazy because you'll absolutely hate it. All the others I think you'll love.
This sucks, dude.
You have a fairy, right?
I do.
Okay, I'm not too worried then.
Let me just swim back up here.
Let's try water.
Hit! Thank you. I can use my arrows? Why don't I just use my arrows then?
How long does it stay paralyzed? I think is the question then. Long enough is the answer.
Now it's sending out babies. And I'm dead.
Oh. Oh, I was gonna say he's gonna die. Ben Eaton's. It sounded.
Okay, now they give me the hearts. Ah! Ah! Dude, I can't even with this boss. Get me out of the water.
Oh, this is an interesting one. The hair. So the Great Fairy's mask. It's saying use it. At the bottom it says, the mask illuminates round specks of the corresponding color of the fairy depending on the dungeon. The hair will also point towards the fairy if it is encased in something. Phone, what are you doing?
Huh.
Or trapped in a bubble or something like that. If it's a free fairy, it won't point towards it, but if it, because it'll just attract it towards you. But if it's trapped in a bubble or encased in a chest, the hair of the mask will point towards it.
Interesting.
The mask will have no effect if you have collected all of the fairies in a room.
That's fine. I hate this boss. I legit hate this boss.
So, watching the video is going to take like 10 minutes. They're all pretty long. So, can I just read you the 15 locations? And
Yeah.
Okay.
My gosh!
The map has also not loaded.
I can't.
We'll go back to using the arrows and dive and head hackers.
I'm trying, but. Oh. Where is he?
So you lit the fort. Yeah, I remember seeing you do that. Oh, there come the pictures. This might be helpful. Yeah, I remember you lighting the fort torches.
Yeah.
Underwater platform.
Are you serious? Screw this boss! Now I've got to get all the way back up to that boss.
Underwater beneath the platform at the door to the entrance.
Under the platform?
Underwater beneath the platform at the door to the entrance. So I'm assuming in the room right after this.
Okay. No, yeah, I got that one.
In the same room, shoot a Skulltilla high up in the left corner.
Yes, got that one.
In the large room with the large propeller at the very bottom, in the room with the large propeller, at the very bottom, center in a pot. Shoot with an arrow.
At the very center.
The room with the large propeller, so I'm assuming that's a spinny room.
Yeah.
Did you get that one?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
The pot. Oh my gosh!
So in that vortex, in the very center, there's a pot. You're supposed to shoot it. That's what I guess I was saying.
I'm going to lose my mind because I'm not going to be able to finish this before the final day is. No. Yes. Yeah.
See, there's a pot right in the center. You can use the mask to go down and try and swim.
Dude, I'm not going to be able to finish this.
In a large barrel in the same room at the top of the ladder, use Goron Link. Big white barrel.
Sorry?
5.
Can't look at the moment. Read that description again.
In a large barrel in the same room at the top of the ladder, use Goron Link.
So we're talking about this room, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I got that.
At the very bottom of this vortex, dead center,
Oh. Got it. Alright.
there should be a pot. You're supposed to shoot it with an arrow.
Got it. Alright.
And so you can't get to the very center. Or at least not easily, and then hit it.
Dude, I don't have time for this.
There it is.
Where's the last one?
In the hallway leading to the room with the first small key, kill all enemies in the room.
Yes.
Found in a pot in the waterway leading out of the room with the first small key. Use the hookshot bow to shoot it. Located in the room with the dungeon map, create ice platforms to the platform with the 2 pots, or shoot from a distance.
Alright, I'm gonna have to see pictures for this after I beat the boss. I need to make sure that I beat the boss at the very least.
Okay. Located in the green crank room, make an ice platform in the north corner and use the hookshot to pull yourself up to the chest. You've already got all the chest, right?
Yes.
Okay, so. In the room with the second water wheel, stop the weld and hookshot to the chest above the wheel blades.
Hookshot to the
It's
chest.
chest, it's chest.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yep.
Yep, got that one. Found in the room with the seesaws. Swim beneath the first one.
Got that one.
Okay. In the same room, in the seesaw room. Nope, chest. Located in the room before the boss, under the large green crank. Pop the. Oh,
Stop. Not
yeah,
you.
you got that one, pretty sure.
I hate this boss!
Okay, that was you got. So I think it was 8 you said?
Maybe.
Okay, these are the most likely ones. I'll hold on till you beat this thing.
Honestly, that's an F at this point. Stop Z-targeting him for 3 seconds! Oh my gosh! I was holding the joystick back, which should aim me up, not towards the fish that I'm trying to escape from. Holy crap, dude. Get down there. I took damage. Get away from the fish. For the love of everything that is holy, stop!
Maybe you shouldn't shout at 10:30 at night.
Oh! Are you serious? I hate this boss. I'm not gonna have enough time on this pass. I wasted too much time. You go near now, you'll be eaten from the far. Oh, you please get me to. No! You. I hate this boss. I'm going nuts. If you couldn't tell.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue. I probably should, but I'm not going to. Can you damage it with repeated arrow strikes after you've
No,
whacked it?
I tried that. Alright.
Phase 2?
Phase 2. Where it pukes out babies.
Shit.
You've got to be kidding me!
How do you dodge that?
I don't know!
It's like a tax for going into the water.
I honestly have no idea, dude. I'm not a fan. In fact, I'm the very opposite of a fan. Well, I hit it with that, but it doesn't do anything. What do I do? Like, what can I possibly do?
That's a good place for it.
Assuming I can get away from it. No! No! What am I supposed to do about that? Stay away from me. What exactly am I supposed to do about that? I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna be able to finish this.
6 minutes?
Was that? That's it.
Okay, you killed it.
I killed it. Now the question is, can I get the fairies? Probably not. We've got 14 out of the 15 fairies. Thank you. I'm gonna have to look at that in just a second here.
There it is.
Thank you. I'll let you button through the dialogue here. Yeah, hang on.
What one?
Hey, big green one.
Okay. Heart container
Go into that thing there.
with the mask.
Yeah.
You got Gora. Whatever. You have just freed the innocent spirit, the dark mass, and kept in prison with the body of Gorog. That's quite the mask. Kronos, lol. Hey! Listen! We want you to lend us our power! If you just leave things as they are, something terrible will happen to this world. So it's pause for the cutscenes, I believe. So once you found them, I'll finish hanging through.
Alright.
Surely, you're the only ones who can stop it. What?
I got that. Not in the waterway leading out of the first. Okay, I don't think I got that one. Alright, I know where that is.
The short one.
Yep. It's probably number 7.
Okay.
Surely you're the only ones who can stop it. That's what Tail was trying to.
That's what Tail was trying to tell us.
Help our friend.
The last one.
I get it. We have to help the last one. Then promise us this. You'll cooperate with us? Lol. EP. EP.
No,
Now I can continue resting in peace. I too must abide the laws of ancient times and again merely watch from my deep slumber. But the evil that haunts this land has not completely vanished. Jeff, I shall depart after enjoying Lulu's voice a bit longer. I think the gods can permit that.
No, that was the giant turtle. Lulu was the female singer.
Please get me up there. Please.
Yep,
I'm not
says
asking for
Kronos.
much here. Just get me there, please.
We have
the love
we
of-
have literally 6 minutes and the game's over. For this time. Then we have to reverse time and we'll lose all our progress.
Then I would have to come back to this temple after. Okay. Am I even gonna have time to get to the fairy fountain?
It'll be close, but I think you can.
Please no, please no. Yes, I beat the boss. Thanks. Come on.
Kronos, no. Thanks, Kronos.
Thank you, you're such a joy and a pleasure.
Well, as long as Jeff hits the right room here the first time, or first, second time, and it's when we are missing the right fairy. If you that didn't sound right, but see how much of stuff you got, Tyler.
Chrono says, sorry, I'm not gonna lie. That's fair. No, wait. Alright. I need to go disable this fountain. I don't have time for this. I'm not gonna make it. Straight up, I'm gonna have to replay this dungeon to get all the fairies. Straight up, there's no two ways about it. I'm gonna have to do that. I mean, I'll do that on my own time, but that's what's gonna happen. I don't have time. I didn't think that was gonna happen to me, but it's... Oh, gosh, dude. This sucks. And it's... What if it's not this room?
If it's this room, I think you can make it.
Yeah. Maybe. It's gonna be close. Way closer than I want it to be. But I might be able to just barely do it.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. I'm really not focused on what you're doing right now. Alright. First room. Be that one! Dang it!
Where is this issue? Oh, where is this fairy that you were hunting for?
Just let me through! Ah! I'm so frustrated. I hope. I don't know.
That's pretty slick.
Thanks. My gosh, in confined spaces, I do not like these swimming controls. I've just decided this. Please be the right room. Also, that was pretty slick. That pot right there. I think. I hope. Dang it. It's gonna have to be from over here, I think. Whatever I do, I don't want to grab one of those guys because it'll probably. There it is. That's it.
It's okay. When you're in pause menus, it pauses.
Yes, yes. Come here, come here, come here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unpause, please. Pause it, pause it, pause it.
Can we fast travel out of here?
Yeah. Ugh. Oh, this is gonna be clutch. This is gonna be so close. Sword of the entrance. I'm at the entrance.
You have to ride him out.
Alright, I'm gonna have to. I'm definitely gonna need this. I need this.
What do you need to do?
Remember that set of islands that I had to cross with the
Yeah,
hook
you
shot?
just have to get back up there.
Yeah, I just have to get over there. Oh boy, I'm wasting time.
Where are you going?
Burp. Excuse me.
I don't care if you break your ankles, just keep running.
Holy cow.
Out of somewhat morbid curiosity, what happens when time runs out? Does the moon smash into the world?
Yes. So what happens if you let time run out is that I don't think your progress is saved from what you've done. The moon crashes, Link dies, and you're met with the phrase from the creepy guy, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" That's what happens if you let the time run out. Get me there. I think I've got enough time.
Like, what's gonna take so long?
You're right. Like I've definitely got enough time. I'm just so glad that that was the fairy that I missed.
Yeah, I would say it would have been pretty tragic if it hadn't been.
If it hadn't been, there would be no way. There would be absolutely no way.
Unless you, like, stumbled backward in shock and hit the actual fairy.
Yes, yes. Thank you for looking up that list.
No, you're welcome. What I'm here for.
My gosh. What do I get? It better be something awesome.
This cool, different hat color.
I'm the Great Fairy of Courage. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I shall lend you my strength? What does that mean?
Take less damage, or...
Yes. Double my defense. Alright. I guess I can put up with that.
Wow.
Your defense has been strengthened. Enemies now do half as much damage. I could have used that.
I know you could have. The one time, too.
I know. Alright, now I need to warp to Clocktown, deposit my rupees, and get the heck out of here. Well, get the heck out of here was obvious. I need to restart time.
I need to go back in time.
That's what I need. Oh my gosh.
9 head smashes the roof, right?
Oh, that took so long. That took so long.
Okay. Bunny ears it to the bank. And for the love of you, don't speed up time.
What's this? You need something on a day like this? You haven't evacuated yet? You're amazing, little guy. $19.92. Alright. One more thing I want to check before I get out of here.
Oh, God.
Did I get the 100 rupees up here in
I don't
East
remember.
Clocktown? I did. Alright, I'm out. That was insanely stressful. As you could probably tell from my yelling.
Mm-hmm. I definitely got that memo.
Holy cow. But we did it. We actually got all of that done in one clock cycle.
Praise Jeff. We did it, guys! It only took us
4 hours.
3 hours and 55 minutes.
I know it.
Anything else we need to do this pass, or is it time to...
It's time to end. So, thank you very much for
sticking with
tuning
us.
in to this live stream, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that little bell icon so you can be notified when we start streaming or release a video. And this coming Monday, we will be doing episode 2 of
Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception.
Which we are going to start in the middle of a giant rocket firefight, which should be an interesting start for the series, as Jeff remembers how to press buttons.
And on Wednesday next week, tune in for part 4 of Zelda Majora's Mask, where we will tackle Ikana Valley, I hope. So, thanks again for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Bye-bye. Chronos God of Greece says, okay.